camera and shit, so we gonna have to do all this shit. Well, I mean, you can always go live whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm waiting on the to pop up. What's
Oh
up, you
boy,
guys? What's up,
what,
you guys? This girl Diamond, the motherfucking realist with Taylor Laundry Lobbing Uncut. We got Picasso, aka Mr. Nobody, and Jazzy Davis.
nobody.
Tonight show. What's going on? What's going on? You cut the music up, Picasso.
I got this. By the way, round of applause for everybody on the panel. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes. Give me 1 second so I can let everybody know that we online. Give me 1 second.
Well, since we live already and we got this popping, how are you ladies doing tonight?
I'm good.
Come get this.
Let me show my face real quick. Yeah, I'm over here.
All right.
Yes. I see people popping in. What's going on? Give me 1 second. Let me let everybody know we're online. Y'all can share this as well. And put this on y'all pages too. Okay, give me 1 second. Yes. So, topics for tonight is Narcissist Speaks. Maybe I gave you so much too soon. Why do we keep giving wifey and husband privileges to single relationships? And we have the bonus topic open discussion. Narcissist Speaks. Basically, with this, we're gonna let Picasso take the lead on this topic.
Well, let's break it down, people. Narcissistic people, manipulative people, users. We are living in an age and day where people feel like they are entitled to what you do for them. Okay? They feel like they are entitled, I'm going to say this again, for what you do for them. See, a narcissist person will try to gaslight you, try to make it seem like you're the problem. And you know what? Fuck that. Let me show my face a little bit better. Try to make it seem like you're the problem. Yeah, I want y'all to see the sincerity when it comes to me real quick. Because I have my own little personal struggles, okay? My own little personal struggles. And, I mean, I'm not saying I'm a narcissist. Oh, no, far from that. But lately, I've been dating a lot of narcissists. Don't know why. Maybe it's because, look, I get it. We have the internet that tells people how to treat people because people don't use their common sense no more. A lot of people, I'm going to be honest with you, I just heard the craziest phrase today. A lot of people own mansions on Stupid Street, which means that a lot of people, they will know what they're doing to you and not give two shits and make it seem like they're the victim and you're the assailant. You could do things for people, whereas the sense of entitlement that's been going on for the past couple of years have been brought on by social media, by toxic people supporting other toxic people's bullshit, and the whole 9 yards. And if you don't know what a narcissist is, let me help break you down. A narcissist would be a person who will sit there and try to say that you're the problem, you're the issue, when all along they're causing it. A narcissist will say, well, listen, I know what I did to you, but guess what? That's different when you do it to me. Okay? Narcissists will sit there and make you seem like you're the worst person in the world. And I see Jazz over there shaking her head. I just wanted to chime in with Jazz real quick. I said shaking her head while she's eating. But the way
I was married to one. Everything you saying is hitting home right now.
Okay. And the funny part is, I was married to a woman who became a narcissist. Because you know what's funny about it? You can do something for somebody and show them how much you are and how much you love them and what you want to do for them. And you know what's the funny part about a narcissist? They feel entitled, like you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to give your all and they don't have to give nothing because they are who they are. What'd you say?
Oh, Just ad libbing, not a goddamn thing. Hmm.
Oh no! I want to hear the ad libs. Please chime in because
Absolutely.
at the end of the day, let's be real. We have all dated a narcissist before. Okay, we have all been through shit to whereas you give the best of you. Some of us giving the best years to people who didn't deserve it. We gave the best of what we had to people who didn't deserve it. And you know what's the funny part about it? They walk off taking your energy. They walk off taking the time that you spent with them. They walk off taking the years that you've given them, months, weeks, or whatever.
May I say something?
Oh, by all means, please come in.
Not only that, but when you leave them, you're still going in this hamster wheel in your head forever about was it your fault? Because no
Because
matter how narcissistic you know a person is, when you can't do what you know is real about yourself, and you can't deliver that side of yourself that you believe is that good person, and you start acting out or you start trying to tit for tat with a narcissist, you're going to drive your own damn self crazy. Look at Britney Spears after K-Fed. Prime example. She ain't been right since.
you know what?
Brittany, don't sue me. I love you, girl. Praying
I'm
for your
going to agree with
comeback.
it. I'm going to agree with it because what narcissists do, they are the major ones to gaslight you. They will make you question everything that you've ever done in life.
Mhm.
They will make you question the ability to sit there and know that, guess what? I've been so good to this person, but they've been drilling it in my head like I've been the problem, like it's been me.
Mhm.
And guess what? You start to question yourself, doubt yourself, reanalyze yourself. To whereas if you take time out for yourself, and I think people need to do this a lot, take the
Let's do
time
that.
out to
I just
spend with yourself. A lot of
Mhm.
people don't realize their value. So when a narcissist comes in, narcissists are only opportunists. For those who don't know what a narcissist is, it's an opportunist. A person that will see you, think that you're a good person, know what kind of heart you have, and guess what? They feel like they could do anything to you because
They
you're not
prey
going to
on
do
you.
anything back. Huh?
Do we
Mhm.
got some verses?
They
Oh, I
prey
ain't
on
even
you.
gonna bring
Yeah,
that bitch up.
they
I
are
ain't
the
gonna bring that bitch
assailant.
up. Narcissist of the motherfucking year.
Now, watch this. A narcissist is basically an assailant who is treating you like a victim and want to
Mhm.
tell you that you're the assailant treating them like the victim when all you've been is good to them. But let me tell you something real funny about a narcissist.
Let us not even know the motherfucker.
Say that again.
Let alone like know them, like other than social media, if it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what narcissists do too? They go on social media because, they're giving us these phones, tablets, and everything else. Narcissists will paint a picture that you've been the bad person to them the whole time. You never did nothing good for them. It's been you the whole
Ooh.
time that's been causing the problem. But guess what? If you've been so wrong to this motherfucker, and you done this motherfucker so wrong, why the fuck would they want to come back to you? Because guess what?
Why the fuck would you want to leave my house if you never mind?
Oh no, go ahead.
You know what the fuck I was finna say, sister
No, say it.
girl.
We know they need to hear this.
Uh-uh. Uh.
He said,
No. Why would you marry somebody knowing they're a narcissist? I
because
was
guess
called a
what?
narcissist from day one. Just so
You know,
y'all know. Why would you tell everybody I'm a bad parent, but you don't got nothing but the pictures I send you? You know what I'm saying? But on every Facebook post, she keep me away from my child. Oh, she put me on child support because she better know, honey, the state put you on child support. And I knew your ass wasn't going to pay. That's why I didn't want to file the fucking paperwork. Bitch, the fuck? Yeah, it be stuff like that. And then everybody wants to make it like, oh, you the bitter baby mama when you leave a narcissistic male or whatever. In your case, I know you're married to a woman. I don't know if you have children or not, but boy, it gets messy with a narcissist when you got children with them. And I'm talking about they'll still keep pulling up on your kids, present day. Ain't seen them in 2 years, then claimed them on their taxes for 2 years. Like, that's too much, bro.
now,
They'll hurt the child and then try to say you the one that hurt the child. Y'all remember that movie? It wasn't a movie, it was a series. Y'all remember with the strippers, P Valley, I think it was called?
never seen it.
Okay, well, there was one dancer in that film, and she was married to this white dude or whatever. And the white dude was whooping her ass. He was a narcissist. And he also had a mother who was an enabler. We got to talk about enablers if we're going to also talk about narcissists. Because every narcissist won't change or get help Because they all have a fucking enabler or multiple enablers that will not make them clean up their act. They will defend those narcissistic people. And that is why those motherfuckers don't never change. And you know what I think? I think they all just need their asses beat. Like, you know how a child need a whooping every now and then? Those type of people need somebody to put their ass across their motherfucking knee.
Now, I'm going to say this much.
I 100% agree. No, I 1,000% agree. And it's like
You're
that
talking
on
some
social
BDSM,
media.
by the way, but okay.
There's a
I'm
lot
just
of
saying. I'm just saying.
cyberbullying, relationships, friends, associates, all of above need belt the ass because long as
You
that
get it
person
belt.
keeps they getting that view, they gonna continue to show their ass because they feel like they can.
Absolutely.
They
Narcissists,
don't
what they
think like,
do.
oh well, this. But I'm just looking to see what the fuck was going on, let alone entertaining it.
Well, let me explain something more about narcissism.
But proceed.
Narcissists, what they do is they prey on people's kindness. They think that that's a weakness. And a lot of narcissists, take a look at them. They'll paint you as a victim. They will paint you as the person who did them so dirty.
The
But
villain.
go look at their text messages to you. They're trying everything in the world to get back to you because guess what? Damn, you caught me. I had to take my mask off and you caught me. And being that you caught me, you don't want to deal with me. I can't run a game on you no more. So you know what they want to do? You know what they want to do? They want to get you back. Because if they can get you back, yeah, I changed. No, you haven't. Look how you talk to me. Look how
I
you.
had one tell me that shit just recently. Moved clean across the country to be around me. Just to get some shit started.
Well, I just say it like this.
Make
And I,
your
don't like-
exit fast, baby.
and I don't like to air out my dirty laundry, but guess what? All these topics come from me. So I might as well air out my dirty laundry. Because I'm on my shit for 2026. I just had a narcissist leave my house today. This
Ooh.
morning. Okay? Last night, now a lot of y'all women, y'all would like to say things like, oh, when guys say certain things about a woman, it must be him, he must be toxic, it must be this, that, and the third. And guess what?
Well, what you did?
Thank you. You get that part. Now, even though our lovely host over here is frozen with the face on. Oh, you was a frozen nigga? Oh, my bad. I thought you was frozen. I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was frozen. You ain't moved for a hot second. Now, the first thing is, I'm gonna say what Jazz said. First thing happens is, what did you do? And you know what's funny about it, women? And yes, I'm talking to the women on this. A lot of you guys don't date each other. So when you hear a guy complain, you know what's the problem? Oh, it must be him. It gotta be him. But a lot of y'all don't date each other. So you know what I'm starting to do? Expose people for who they are. Because sometimes you got to. Now, our lovely host over here, she used to think I was crazy when I brought up shit. Because she's been, that's like my little sis. We both chime in on each other's situations, right? Last night I took the opportunity to have her listen to what was going on in my situation. And the funny part, she was on the phone, ready to unmute the phone. Let's be real. She's about to she's like, I know you're going to get mad at me if I want to unmute and say something. She was there listening.
Like, you dumb ass, retarded, incompetent, dumb ass bitch.
Now I said, you know what?
Who was retarded, incompetent? I heard we can't use the word retard no more because it's not politically correct these days. But I mean, this your show, do what you want. But that's what people are saying.
Well, let me just put it like this. Right? Now, I would normally bring, because T's like my little sis, we talk almost every day. Now, T sometimes here, like I vent to T. T vents to me, shit like that, whatever the case may be. Now, like I said, most of the time, the women don't date each other. So when you hear a dude like myself say something about what I'm going through with a woman, like Jazz said, what did you do? You know what T told me? I thought, P, you be spazzing out, you crazy, shit like that. And I ain't gonna lie, that's what most common people would think because men don't open up and say something because the first thing we do, we're weak, we bitch made, and we all this. And women are allowed to say whatever. You're sensitive, and women are allowed to say anything you want. But let me tell you something about narcissism. Narcissism are people who will abuse you. And abuse don't have a gender. It doesn't have a color. It doesn't have a nationality or anything like that. And guess what? Up until fucking last night, Tracy was led to believe that I was just spazzing out and being crazy until Trace got on the phone with me. And Trace heard it with her own ears. You know what the funny part about it? Trace couldn't believe what she was hearing. She said, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I thought you were kind of crazy and just, exaggerating. But until I heard it with my own ears, let me rethink this. Let me back it up. You mean to tell me you've been telling me the truth this whole time? I said, Trace, you ever know me to lie to you? He said, no. I said, that's not in my character to lie to you and make myself look good while I'm making this person look bad. Now, I'm going to be real with you. All these topics that came up, like I said, they are based from me. And the only reason why they're coming up is because, guess what? This has been happening lately. And unfortunately, I ain't got no filter, so I don't give a fuck how a motherfucker feel about me. I'm 48 years old, no kids, I got a good career. I'm what they call an MVP in the streets. So you better treat me right if you're fucking with me, because I don't have to deal with shit. But at the same
no kids, own house, own car.
Now, I'm going to say like this. Even when Treese wanted to unmute the phone last night and go in behind what she heard, I had to tell Treese.
That bitch for her neck, because, excuse me.
Don't talk to my motherfucking brother like that, bitch.
Bitch. Wait, and guess what?
No,
this ain't no
because... I had to catch myself because it's like, I'm dealing with a situation myself where a motherfucker feel like that they own me. Bitch, excuse me. You think you can come around this motherfucker, come in and out this bitch, do what you please, fuck different bitches you want, and expect me with no retaliation.
That's what narcissists do.
And you still fucking up. So I'm trying to figure out, why do you want to be around me?
You gotta go no contact with that nigga. Just like I had to do in my situation that I can't speak on yet.
I don't even contact him. That is the fucking principle of the situation I'm trying
to. You don't have to. A narcissist will reach out to you because they feel like you still their victim.
But I'm trying to figure out. You cheated on me. You lied to me. You manipulate the situation. You are distrustful. You're disloyal, and you just
Let me tell you why. If you've ever been with that person intimately or sexually, you now have a bond with that person because their intention behind the sex they had with you was to get into your fucking psyche, was to get into your spirit and your soul. And once they make that tie with you, it don't go away. You're going to have to see a damn root doctor to get that nigga up out you because he's in your spirit. Y'all have a connection that you cannot break. It's a scientific fucking fact. And if they're a narcissist, they will
shit, we got him on this bitch.
They are going to take advantage of that connection every fucking time. And you're going to look weak as fuck fucking with that person. And you may not even be weak. But it's your body. Your body longs for that closeness, for that connection.
I'm going to say like this. Narcissists have a very...
Your big ass get the fuck out my way. Oh, my bad, y'all.
They strategic with that shit.
Well, we got our other grandfather and co-host, the only one December with the laugh emoji. Stop fucking playing with her. We is on a narcissist.
Now, narcissists will paint a picture to the whole world about how you did them wrong, how it's always been you. They will sit there and make sure that they paint this elaborate picture that you've been the bad person to them and they've done nothing but right to you. Mm-hmm. They will call that narcissism that they love you. They use words like, I love you, I care about you, and things like that, knowing damn well their intent, because everybody has an agenda when they meet you. I don't care who you are. Everybody has an agenda when they meet you. Some people's agenda is to really love you, but let's be real. You have to know the difference between love and manipulation. You have to know the difference. A lot of
And
people think
love looks like manipulation sometimes, and manipulation looks like love sometimes. And that's where people get it fucked up.
all day
And
long.
that's the thing, like you keep on giving motherfuckers chances. Like I'm not giving a motherfucker no second chance because I felt like the second chance I shouldn't have fucking gave you in the first place. Because when you show me when you took your mask off your face the first fucking time, I should have believed your dumb ass. But unfortunately, I tried to be the motherfucking what's the fuck the golden retriever and the underdog of the situation. Oh, then maybe this person will change. Once a motherfucker showed they didn't want to change the first time, hey James, thank you. Once you showed me the first time who the fuck you are, I should have listened to your ass the first fucking time and left your dumb ass alone. Now we 2-3 years in later, you still doing the same shit because if you don't want to be with me, why the fuck are you still trying to keep in contact with me? You claim you got all the hoes, you could do what you want, you could fuck any bitch you wanted, and you could do what you please, but you steady keeping
I detect
tabs
lies.
on me.
I detect lies. That nigga ain't shit. Fuck that nigga.
And it's
Narcissist.
like I try to
Sorry,
be.
that was my Tourette's kicking in.
Yo,
I
shut
try
up.
to be. I try to be the person to forgive and forget, but it's like it's hard to do that when you
Some
gave
people
the
don't need forgiving, baby.
the second chance. It ain't finna be no third fucking chance, nigga. It is not.
You don't deserve your
What the
forgiveness,
fuck you
though.
want me to do? You told me all the first time that you did not want to be me was you stuck your dick in another bitch. You cheated. You lied. Get caught with condoms. And a lie. It's a lie. And it's like, what?
Well, let me paint a better picture too, also, about narcissism. Just this week, I was with somebody, and I got up in the morning to drive him and take him to work.
He needs the food, the shelter, but he claimed he got all these things.
Yeah,
he don't
Listen.
need
That's because he a narcissist. They be lying. What's a lie for a nigga to tell?
Let me tell you something. This when it come down to it, narcissism does not come, like I said, in a gender form, in a nationality form. It doesn't mean that, guess what? Oh, you can just pick this up and put this down. This comes from years of doing this to people.
Yep.
People have practiced this. Right. They have practiced this all their life to whereas they're so used to doing this to whereas I had a situation where me and a person who I was seeing, they try to be a narcissist in every way. Now, me dating them, look, when you date me, you get a lot of things that come with me. I don't ask for anything. Not a single dollar from you. All I need is your time. Your time is more valuable than any money on this earth. And I know that from recently dying.
Make sure everybody this live. We need all the comments. We need all the opinions of how y'all feel about a narcissist. Like narcissist speaks.
That's
no
correct.
one likes a narcissist but narcissists.
Well, guess what? Narcissists don't even like each other because they can't get over on each other. Let's be real about it.
Exactly.
They can't get over on each other. Want to know why?
Those are toxic ones. Those are toxic ones. They can't get over each other, so they just keep playing with each other back and forth type shit.
That's that 10% I was talking about.
Fall in and out, fall in and out, fall in and out.
But one person gonna end up losing their shit before it's all over. Trust and believe me when I say that.
And guess what? I'm the nigga who lost his shit this morning because I had a motherfucker come to my house and he was on the phone. T heard this last night.
T about went off her goddamn self.
Listen. T heard this because let me tell you what a narcissist will do. They will take a good person. Wait. A narcissist will take a good person and make them bad intentionally. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what narcissism is.
Yes.
Okay? A narcissist will make you go from being a good person, want to do for everybody, to guess what? Making you not want to do shit for nobody, will make you go and seclude yourself in a cave and make sure no one comes around you because guess what? The hell they put you through, you never deserve that.
Make you fearful of everybody.
Exactly. And guess what? At this point,
oh, I got one better. How about he proposed to you, want to build a life with you, and when y'all get a disagreement, he runs to his ex for, as he stated in his own words, peace and comfort because his ex doesn't raise her
Oh,
voice when
wow.
talking to him. And I
Well, you should
also
have
have
married the
to see
ex,
when
baby.
talking to her and
He don't
telling
want
her
to
he
marry the ex.
misses and want her back.
He
Yeah,
don't want to
because
marry
that's
the
how I
ex because
feel
he knows
like.
she ain't going
Ooh,
nowhere, whether he marry her or
people
not.
deal with
Because he
narcissists
manipulated
for
her so
years.
much, she okay with being the side bitch
She's
now.
okay. She's okay. She don't even think of it as a side bitch. She think of it as
She the
she's
main
the main,
squeeze.
main bitch. I'm main bitch. I don't give a fuck who you marry. I don't give a fuck what you
I'm
going
always
through
gonna
or
be
who
in
you
your
with.
life.
I'm a fuck with you still. That's controlling of the situation. They try to take control of that situation.
But let me
Mm-hmm.
just explain something too. Narcissists don't have control. That's why they try to
No,
be who they are.
not
No, no, no,
That's
not in
why
that
they want
aspect
to
that
be
you're saying.
narcissists, because they
Well, wait,
feel in control.
well, wait, not in the aspect that you're saying, because what you're saying is different from what I'm saying. What I'm saying
right,
is
right.
a narcissist is built off of trying to control. And guess what?
Exactly.
When they don't have the control, they will apply more pressure because guess what? I'm trying to get control of you and you're being resistant. Why you just don't
Mhm.
fall in line?
Let me tell y'all
Mhm.
something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Narcissism starts in childhood.
Yes, it
It
does.
starts in how you raised. You know those kids that they want that pack of bubble gum, right? And I'm telling y'all this because for a long time I thought I was narcissistic. But see, I got my ass whooped when I was a child. And getting your ass whooped when you're a child, you can beat that shit out of them when they're young. Let me tell you, because I've seen some things in my own children, and I checked that shit real quick. I've been to jail because I'm gonna whoop the fuck out you. I'm sorry. Give me all the child abuse cases, baby. Because if you're gonna live in my house and you're gonna exhibit narcissistic behavior, I'm whooping your ass. Period. Woman, chick, child, I don't give a fuck who you is. You're not gonna come control what the fuck I pay for or what I build. Because I'm the one that is in control and I don't have control issues. I don't mind sharing what I have. But if I'm raising you, you're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to put your hands on me. You're not going to talk shit to me. You're not going to try to paint me out to be some junkie. Because I've had people try to make me out that I was some drug addict. Baby, I got hyperthyroidism, just so y'all know. I'm 100 pounds. If anybody knows what hyperthyroidism is, it makes you slim as fuck. I have been called a crackhead multiple times by at least 30 of my family members, okay? All because that's what I was painted out to be by two particular narcissists that I'm currently dealing with. And those two narcissists, who the fuck knows? They probably joining forces to fuck me over some money.
No.
Because they do that shit too. They'll gang
Yes,
up
they
with
do.
your enemies
Oh
to try to
yeah.
attack you.
Oh, when I
Dead ass.
say this shit
Dead
happened
ass.
3 years ago. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my
Dead
God.
ass.
In your
They
family,
sure
they
know
Yeah, I
how
got
so
well.
somebody in the comments.
like you don't even know these bitches. I call all female bitches, so whatever you feel, I don't give a fuck, bitch.
I'm
Anywho,
hollering.
but like I said, we had a situation where people felt like that was bigger than the program, and everybody wanted to go against me because how I reacted to the problem. If you whatever created the problem, I want to react to the way I reacted.
Right.
That's
Everybody
why.
going live about Tracy. Everybody talking about how Tracy this and the third. But you ain't telling the motherfuckers what made Tracy act the way she did.
Now,
Crazy
remember
as a
what I said.
motherfucker. That
Well, wait,
motherfucker.
remember what I said. Narcissism has no gender, right? Because you could have for you ladies, you could have a girlfriend who's narcissistic to you. You ain't dating this girl, but she's a narcissist to you. Want to know why? Because she can't be you. She can't control you. She don't have what you have. She don't have the charisma, the poise. I'm sorry. She doesn't have the stamina or the ability to shine bright like you do. So guess what she does? She tries to manipulate you. She tries to
Or
control you
she
from a
tries to come
distance.
in on everything you doing and try to take
Uh-huh.
over and try to ride off your motherfucking coattail and then try to get you in motherfucking trouble in your own fucking shit. Then reach out to your contacts and all types of shit. Oh, I've been there, done that. Friends, siblings, all.
Now, and I'm gonna flip the coin because guess what? I'm the only male up here. So I'm gonna let you know. I know niggas who I actually thought were cool with me. I call my brother, I open up my home to them. I broke bread with them. I put them on the business. I fed them. I even let them spend the night, even longer than the night, in my house. And you know what? The whole time while they were there, they just wanted my life. They wanted my wife. They wanted my situation. They wanted my circumstances. They wanted everything
Without
that
the
I had.
work, though, right?
It ain't never worked because guess what? One thing about a narcissist is when your time is up, your time is up. Okay? When
And
your time
said
is up.
he's controlling and low-key emotional, abusive, or nonchalant. In my words, he ransoms in his emotions and put up a wall and literally will ignore you. He's 100% narcissist.
And there's men out there that would do that. But I mean, listen, when it come down to it, there's a lot of men out there who will do that. But there's also women out there that will do that because guess what? There's like Jazz said, there are kids out there. You ever go to the supermarket and you see a kid and fine, I'm going to play the race card. Fuck you. I don't care how anybody feels
And they
about
fall
it.
their ass out and their mama don't correct that shit.
Wait. You ever seen a kid?
Oh, I saw that happen today, boy. That shit was so funny.
That is a
Okay.
future narcissistic American. Okay?
Okay,
I
now
asked
watch
that
this.
baby, please don't do that. I never ask my, please your motherfucking ass,
Please
do that
nothing.
shit again.
What
I'm
the
whooping your motherfucking ass.
You
Get your
ever go to the
motherfucking ass up
supermarket?
Elbows in eye sockets, dog.
You ever go to the supermarket and you see the kid over there like, I want this. And the mother's like, Billy, get over here. And the kid's like, no! And he starts screaming. That's what narcissism looks like at a very
As an
young age.
adult.
At a very young age. Now, maximize that child from the age of 7, 8, or 9 to 28, 29, or even 30. You know what that nigga looks like?
Going.
Are you going to do this for me or not? Well, you ain't do it for me. I'm going to go somewhere else. They're going to put you through all the hell.
You bitch.
Wait, they're going to put you through all the hell.
Or the I own you, bitch. Yeah.
Oh, wait, that I own you shit? Now, but let me tell you something. If a motherfucker ever tells you they own you, tell them to show you the receipt.
Hard.
Show me.
Go ahead, Picasso. Air 5, my ninja.
Motherfuckers say they own me, bitch. I'm like, damn.
Show me the motherfucking
Bitch, you don't
receipt.
even own them sneakers, them busted ass Jordans you wearing, bitch.
Okay, tell them
Fuck out of
motherfuckers.
here. You don't own a
Listen.
motherfucking thing. That's your problem. You don't own shit. You need to work on owning some shit.
And I'm like, damn, for me?
Well, wait.
You said what?
And I remember when you told me that, T. I remember you said that this motherfucker told you, listen, bitch, I own you. At the end of the day, if you own me, no, because guess what? At the end of the day, show me the motherfucking receipt where you brought me from. Because at the end of the day, guess what? On my birth certificate, it says my mother and my motherfucking father. And guess what?
Don't even own me, and I came out her coochie.
Thank you. Thank you. That's where I'm going to go with that.
Coochie.
Okay?
So
with
narcissism on me, and I came out his nutsack. So, bitch, is you cool?
So with narcissists, guess what you do? You leave them where you found them. Because one day, that bad energy may hop onto you, and guess what? You become them. And that's when they win. Because now they're long gone terrorizing somebody else, and they left parts of you, like Jazz said, you got to get soul cleansing. They left a part of them in you, and guess what? Now you picked up their bad traits.
You picked up their demon, because that is a fucking demon. I done been beaten by narcissists. Let me tell y'all something. Every single time that I have gotten into a fight, whether it was a male narcissist or a female narcissist, let me tell y'all something. If you look that person in their eyes, their pupil dilates to their entire eye. The entire eye looks completely black. When they narcissist,
I need to go look for that shit. Thank you.
the fuck out. Next time you dealing with that narcissistic ass woman you dealing with,
look
her in her eyes.
Let me tell you what that. Lord, forgive me.
If you got a court case, don't say shit.
No, I ain't got court. What? Listen, let me tell you something.
Sorry, that's just me.
No. Thank you for the legal advice, because guess what? I got 13 lawyers. I don't play with nobody.
I might need one, bruh.
Oh, well, we can holler. Because at the end of the day, let me tell you what this motherfucker did. Last night, T was on the phone, listened to her go spaz out and everything else like that. T heard how I handled the situation. The girl got mad because she found out T was on the conference call. T never said nothing. But she found out that I had plugged the call in, and guess what? She got mad at me talking about, oh, you got motherfuckers listening to... Let me tell you something. I didn't force you to say anything. You did that on your own. I'm tired of you making me look like I'm the bad guy. Since I met this person, you know what I did? Which is one of our other topics that we're about to get to. Since I met her, she moved here to Georgia.
Love you.
And she told me about her situation. So you know what? If you're dating me, You don't have to ask me to do anything for you. I should know that, guess what? If you need help, you need help. I'm not treating you like a charity case, but I've been in certain situations where I needed help and would love for somebody to help me by just stepping in. Some
And
people have
that's
an
when they
issue.
get in and take advantage.
Right. Some people have an issue with just asking. So you know what I did? I used to pick this woman up, drop her back and forth to work. She works at the courthouse. Since I met her for a month and a half, I've been doing this. This woman has never put a piece of gas in my car because guess what? I don't need your money. I make my own money. Okay? So I'm doing this out the kindness of my heart. Now, she got a car that she owns, but guess what? She can't drive a car to work because it's already a repo. They're trying to take a car.
Oh, she can't park that shit nowhere.
Yeah, she tried to bring it to work, and guess what? The tow truck came to come get it. Then she stays with her so-called cousin, and guess what? The cousin's supposed to be driving her to work. The cousin don't even want to take her to work or pick her up because the cousin got dick appointments. Okay?
And the cousin probably knows she a fucked up person.
That part.
This is something else I learned. Get the fuck out of karma's way. Because you get involved with catching people's karma when you trying to stop them from their karma.
Yo, you been in my house?
No, baby.
Well, let me tell you something.
I'm about to tell you what's really popping if Tracy didn't fill you in, okay? Because I can't say this shit on live right now, but I'm going to fill you in, brother.
Now, here's the funny part. All week I've been telling people there are 4 bitches in life. Be careful what you do to people. Because guess what? These bitches will show up. So let me explain to you what the 4 bitches are. And I use the word bitch with an itch so hard. Let me tell you something. Life's a bitch. Okay? Karma's a bitch. Okay? Destiny's a bitch. And fate is bitches. These are all the bitches. They sisters, right? If you do something in life to somebody, life's a bitch and it would tell, guess what? Karma, I need you to go step in and make something happen. The karma, who's a bitch, will step in and show you the wrong. Whereas, and if you think that's a joke and you escaped her, she gonna tell her other sister, Destiny, that guess what? This motherfucker need to be taught a lesson. Then Destiny's gonna tell Fate, guess what? Let them see the end of the outcomes from out of all the shit that they did. See, these 4 bitches you don't want to fuck with. Want to know why? Because they're the strongest motherfuckers in the world. Some people want to put them underneath different contexts, but let's call it what it is. When you sit there and you're a good person and you try to sit there and be a good person, a lot of times life will show you as much as you trying to be good to a person, some people don't deserve you because you're not for everybody and everybody's not for you.
Ain't for you, exactly. Boy, you better preach.
And not everybody deserves your love. Want to know why? No, spoke up about that, T, because we can't hear you. Oh my God, preach. I've almost died 3 times being around this person. Y'all ain't never lying about getting out of the way of karma because, baby, I know my purpose. Now, that goes back to what I said. If you know your value, if you know who you are, because a lot of us don't know our value. We wait for somebody else to tell us our value. But guess what? One day, you're going to wake up and realize, I don't deserve this. I've done nothing to this person. I've been nothing but good to them, try to sit there and make them fucking win in life. And guess what they try to do? Suck my energy.
Tear you down.
Tear me down. Break me down to the smallest molecule, just so they can sit there and say, I got you. Well, let me tell you something. As long as there's a God that sits up in heaven and there's a devil underneath this motherfucking ground, there's something called a balance in life. And the balance in life...
It's a yin and a yang, baby.
That's right. That balance won't make you fucking sit there and tilt the scales. See, real quick, and I ain't trying to preach to nobody, but my mom's former pastor, she downstairs right now. I asked my mother this question one day, and it was a very great question in my book. I said, Mom, now, I know all about God because I had to meet God in the most strangest way. Why God just didn't get rid of the devil? You know what my mama told me? Because even the devil had a choice.
Damn right.
And guess what? We all have choices. If you know somebody's not doing you right,
choice, it would never been a hell. Okay.
Well, guess what? God allows us to make choices, right? Just like, guess what? You have the option to be a good person to a good person and pass on your blessings, or you have the options of being a degenerate and want to make somebody else a degenerate just like you. And they say hurt people. Okay?
But that's their choice.
And when it comes down to it, guess what? I've been abused, battered, beaten, in the whole 9 yards because guess what? I was raised differently. Before I pick my gun up to go bust a shot at you, just remember, I'm not the only person with a gun out this motherfucker. And do remember, you will sit there and be judged off of who you are. If you plant shit, don't expect roses to grow out of it. But when you do something to a narcissist, guess what? They so heartbroken. They're surprised you would even do that to them because they don't expect you to fight back. And then when you do fight back,
motherfucking right. And when you
wrong.
do, boy, they gonna try everything in their power to make you the damn bad guy. And
guess what?
Try to make you lose everything you worked hard for that you were willing to share and give to them.
And guess what? To be honest with you,
fuck them bitches.
You know what? I like when you said that. Ain't gonna lie. I like when you said that. Wait. But I'm gonna say like this.
Let's get to the next topic, y'all.
Wait, hold on, because before we get off this topic, let me explain you what I mean.
We're passionate about this shit.
Yeah, wait. Now, this narcissist that was on the phone last night when T heard it, she came over last night. And I told her before she come over, I said, do me a favor. Don't come over here with your bullshit. She came over. She said, I just want to lay up underneath you. You know when all this shit went down here when I said, listen, wait, you know when it went down here when I said, well, if you come over here, I'm not fucking you. Oh, yeah, listen, I ain't fucking you because I know who you are.
Sip my soda.
Okay, I know who you are. So she came over. Me and T, I stopped talking because, she's here. I'm trying to tend to her needs, shit like that. I said, you come over here, I'll feed you. I'll make sure you're good in the whole 9 yards. Just come over here. It was late. She came. Now, I'm sleeping. It's Saturday morning. I don't live in the fucking hood. I live in a good motherfucking area. Okay?
Oh, don't tell me she was outside hollering.
Oh, wait. I got video. Stop playing.
God.
That's why T laughing. Wait. That's why T laughing because T got the video. So watch this. 10 o'clock this morning, she wakes me up and says, turn around. I want to talk to you. Number one, it's Saturday fucking morning.
You want to play it?
Listen, you have the video.
Put it in the comments. In the comments.
Listen, once again.
Don't get sued for defamation of character now, though.
That's my house. That's my garage this morning.
Help. Just say pineapples. Just say pineapples.
Oh, no, because guess what? If we're going to do this.
Look, she almost in his car.
She almost in my car.
God damn.
Okay. Let me tell you. So let me finish telling you what happened. And guess what? I'm not bashful about what the fuck. I'm not bashful about what I go through. He said, put it on the screen. Yo, Annie, stop playing with me. Wait. Let me tell you.
Can I do that? Wait a minute.
Wait.
I think I can.
Post it in the comments.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. One thing about me, I'm 48 years old and I ain't got to talk bad about nobody. I done been through it all, seen it all. And guess what? I went to hell and came back. And I'm still here. So I ain't got nothing to worry about because guess what? One thing you will know about me, I ain't a messy ass nigga. But when you try to sit there and fuck with me just because I didn't want to give you no dick because you on your period, it didn't matter if you wasn't on your period or not. I'm not fucking you because you've already showed me who you were. Now, if you could show me a little bit of kindness, like I showed you. Wait, that's more than a demon. But I want to finish the story real quick. She woke me up at 10 o'clock this morning and said, can you roll over? I want to talk to you. I said, wait a minute. Let me get the fuck up. So I got on the edge of my bed. She said, why are you getting up on the edge of your bed? I said, because for some reason, I feel something coming on. I need to prepare myself for this. Something in my spirit and soul said, don't lay down. Get your ass up. So you know what I did? I got my ass up. She started talking to me, yelling and screaming at me. So I said, do me a favor. Don't scream at me. Lower your tone. She got louder. I said, it's quiet. Started yelling and screaming. Going irate. Then the third time, she started screaming at the top. Mind you, she's been screaming at the top of the lung, and it's escalating and escalating. Now, my mama's sleeping downstairs with the dog. Don't wake up my mama, and don't wake up my dog. Okay? She got so loud and started screaming that guess what? I sat here. I said, God, please put your hands on me, or I got to sit here and spaz out. She got so loud, yelling and screaming. I jumped up. She took a half a blink. Before her eyes closed, I was right here in her face. Because at the end of the day, this is my house. I paid for. You ain't come up in my shit disrespecting me, talking to me any kind of way. I've been more than nice to you. I'm the nigga who drives you back and forth to work every fucking day. I don't even got to go to work in the morning. You do, motherfucker. You wake me up at 6:30 in the morning, and I'm getting up to drive you to work. And almost every day I got to deal with an argument. And you know what? She gets out. She makes sure the argument lasts from halfway to the job to her job.
I'm dying.
So I can't
need to be in a bad mood for work today. Let me start some shit with you.
What? That part. But wait. So whereas the argument lasts until we get to her job, and when she's done, guess what? She gets out the car and says, I gotta go to work, bye. So you just bashed me the whole time, and I can't say nothing. I started to deal with that. Now, that's a part of the narcissism, to whereas it started to kind of absorb into me, because when you're around this so much, your spirit starts to take in some of this shit, right?
Indeed.
So she's yelling and screaming at me. She got so fucking loud. Like I said, look, I'm 6'2", 233 pounds. I'm built like a basketball player. My legs ain't shot. I move quickly. So guess what? I got over this bed and was right here in her face and said, you're going to be reeling and fucking screaming in my house. My mama's sleeping. You know what she said? Fuck you, bitch. Get the fuck out. Started going more crazy. So you know what? It's time for you to go. She grabbed her bag, started bamming shit. She went downstairs. Now, what Tracy was trying to show you was when we went from my upstairs room to my garage. When I walked in the garage, you don't even hear me talking loud, because guess what? I'm still sleeping. I'm just waking up. I said, you know what? It's time for you to go. That's what you heard on the video. And you know what she said? Fuck, you can hear only her screaming. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck ass, nigga. This is at 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay? I opened up my gate to let her out. She got in the car, yelling and screaming, almost hit my fucking car. Hold out, you can hear the screeches from her car going from my garage onto my fucking roadway. To whereas, as soon as I put my car in, the garage door is closing. She's yelling outside, you fucking bitch. She's yelling and screaming, to whereas my neighbors woke up and heard that. Okay?
Oh, God. She's trying to get you kicked out.
And I live in an HOA. So,
I need you to be a broke motherfucker like me, because I'm jealous of your success.
Oh, guess what? I'll never be broke or broken. And that's a problem. See, just recently, I got a fucking call from my lawyer. See, I got 250,000 reasons I'm about to be happy about, and the bitch is mad she can't even touch one of them. Because once again, I sue everybody who does something. So you know what she does? She pulls up out of here, yelling and screaming, acting irate, calls me on the phone and says, I left my earrings. So you know what I did? I went right back downstairs, opened my garage, and Tracy got all these videos. And guess what? I sat there and gave her earrings. She's yelling all the way from the street, waking up the whole neighborhood. Fucking bitch, fuck you, motherfucker. Doing all this crazy shit. And all you hear me is like, okay, no problem. It's all right. Whatever you say. Because guess what? I'm not going to let you take me out of my character. That would bring us to our next topic. Are you doing too much for a motherfucker? Well, guess what? No. I'm the motherfucker who did too much. Wait. I'm the motherfucker who did too much. Wanna know why? Because I'm the nigga who said, guess what? She's in need of something. So I'm the nigga that's, like I said, driving her back and forth to work. I'm cooking for her. I'm doing her laundry. I'm putting money in her fucking cash app to make sure that she has money to eat for work and shit like that. And guess what? Somebody just told me right before I got on this live, said, well, Picasso, you got to give them just a little bit and see how they respond to that, and give them a little bit more and see how to respond to that. So why would you do this for a woman that you just met? I said, for one reason, because you need to know what you get, and I need to know what I'm getting. Number one, I never asked for $1 because guess what? I know how to get to the bag. I never needed anybody to help me get to the bag. I got bags.
Was it Bill Gates that said that shit? If you want to know if you can trust the person, trust them.
Say that.
That's the only way to learn.
Wait. Say that again so everybody can hear you on the live. For those people to listen.
To know if you can trust a person, then go through the action of actually trusting them, or put them in a situation where they feel like you trust them, because they're going to show their colors every time.
Isn't Maya Angelou said, if a person show you who you are, believe them?
Believe them. Yes.
Well, guess what? I told her who I was, and she thought I was a simp. She thought I was a sucker. She felt like she was entitled to this, whereas Tracy was on the phone when I asked her, what other nigga that you know in this world ever did that for you? What did she say, Tracy? Nobody, right? She said, ain't no other nigga did what I did for her in such a short period of time. And I said, this is how you want to treat me? So guess what? I was just taught a valuable lesson, which is why I came on this live so late, because guess what? The person who was on the phone with me was a pastor, because I grew up in the church.
Oh.
And the pastor told me, maybe you did a little bit too much too soon. I have to ask you why. I said, because you're supposed to treat people how you want to be treated. You're supposed to live by the golden rule. Do unto others as they will have them do unto you. And guess what? If I don't do you dirty, you better not do me dirty. Because number one, I'm a nigga. And unfortunately, I'm a nigga who don't give a fuck. So I'm going to let you know, if you cross that line with me, I don't care if you're a man, a woman, a dog, a cat, a bird, a lizard, I'm going to smoke your ass. Because at the end of the day, if I ain't do nothing wrong to you, who gave you the right to do something wrong to me? That's not how it's going to work. So the pastor helped me understand that, guess what? In the beginning, I may have done too much for this woman. I may have extended myself too much for this woman. Said, wasn't that my heart wasn't in the right place? He said, the simple fact is, not everybody deserves your kindness. There's a lot of demons out here that will feed off of kind people just to turn them into a demon. Look at some of the people that we date. Look at some of
That's
the
why
people
they
that
say
we date.
stick to who you are, don't change. Even
All
if
right?
a person do you dirty, continue to be who you are, meaning still be good to people, but just be more selective about who you're good to.
Well, I'm being selective about being good to nobody, because I don't want to date a motherfucker at all. At the end of the day, guess what? I got 2 bags of money from lawsuits coming. Guess what? If I got to worry about myself doing this by myself, I guess I'll be enjoying this ride by myself. Because guess what? I ain't trying to fuck with nobody, because I don't have time to sit there and deal with grown-ass kids who are brats. If I'm sitting here doing too much too soon, I don't want to do nothing at all. Because guess what? I'm going to give to you what I would want in return. Doesn't mean that you had to give it to me, but I would have sat there and say, guess what? If I extend myself to you, if I open my doors to you, if I'm nice to you, I feel like this. It should be reciprocated in some kind of way. Some kind of way. So whereas a thank you goes a long way. I don't need your money. Tell me thank you. Show me that you appreciate it. That's good enough for me. And if I'm doing stuff too early in the relationship, then guess what? Maybe that's my little flaw and I need to slow it down, because guess what? It does happen. It happens. We feel like, guess what? This is the person that I love. I'm willing to be with. I'm going to do anything for. And guess what? They don't have to ask me. I'm going to do it because that's in my nature. So let me please try to help this person out. But once again, you got people out there that feel like, I got a sucker. I got a simp.
Mm-hmm.
I got a chick who's destituted. She can't get no dick nowhere. And a lot of dudes say that about women. I hear them. Y'all don't hear them, but I hear them. You got to hear what these niggas say. Oh, yo, bro, I was fucking with this girl. Apparently she can't get nobody. So I'm using her for her house. I'm using her for her money. I'm using her for her car. I'm using her for the shit that she could do for me. You got to hear what the motherfuckers say. And guess what? These are the people you don't do anything for. Because their intentions are, you're just a mark. That's all you'll ever be to them, a mark. If you notice something, like I said, T was on the line, and guess what? I asked her, what nigga you got doing all the shit I'm doing for you? She said, nobody. And you know what? That set in my head to whereas you were once married before, and you told me your husband was so bad to you. I think I bought you a car. He paid for your insurance all the way up to a year. And guess what? You can't even keep the car payments, but he's a bad nigga. See, these people will make you seem like you're so bad to them. You're the worst thing in the world. And they're the prize. A lot of these motherfuckers is not the prize. Let's be real. They're not the prize. You know who the prize is? That person who's doing that is staying true to themselves, because guess what? No matter how you treat me, baby, I'm still going to be me by the end of the day. Bottom line. So doing too much for people who don't deserve it, I learned my lesson. You would never get me to do that shit again. The balance, it's about respect. People don't know what generally respect is because everyone has selfish mentality, so they feel they can drain you for all they worth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me just help you out too. Social media has told people, fuck what you know, fuck your common sense. We're going to tell you how to treat each other. And people follow that suit. They follow it like it's a badge of honor. People don't use their common sense. Now, would I put up fucking $100,000 in somebody's pocket I just met? No. There's no investment that I would ever do that for nobody. But if you with me and you thug it out and you show me, guess what? You're appreciative and you can work with me. And guess what? This is not just I'm giving and you're taking. This is a mutual thing. To whereas, yeah, that could be something a little bit different. But when you know your worth, it makes you stop everything and reanalyze yourself, reanalyze your situation, and reanalyze what's going on in your fucking world. And guess what happens? When you know better, you do better. And when you do better, guess what? These people will become obsolete because your energy will no longer attract that. Your energy will attract what it's supposed to attract.
Damn right.
Doing stuff for somebody out the kindness of your heart, if your heart is built like that, guess what? Do it. Because guess what? Don't let a motherfucker change you and who you are. But know that, guess what? When they show that sign, that guess what? Everything you're doing for them, they don't appreciate it. They feel like they entitled to it. I'm sorry, no disrespect, but tell them to suck your dick. Even if you ain't got one. Go pull your dildo out of your fucking drawer and tell them to go suck on that shit. Because at the end of the day, guess what? If a motherfucker ain't willing to do that for them, why should you?
Exactly.
You mean to tell me we got a gabillion people in the world and not a one motherfucker want to step up and help you?
Or they drop you off somewhere random.
And guess what? We all got stories about it. But the funny part is, you know why we don't talk about it? Because we don't want to burden people with the shit that we got. Now, you know what? People call me, yo, bro, you was a sucker for that. No, I'm not. Want to know why? Because I live by the golden rule. You never know what day. You never know what day when you be in that situation and you need the help.
Exactly. Universal laws, real.
Yep, they
but
live
with
in
universal law, you still gotta protect your energy, and that's what we keep fucking up. You can't just give it to everybody, like you said earlier. Everybody don't deserve it. Even if you found yourself in that position and you felt the need to want to reach out and help, that ain't always what needs to happen. Period.
You know the funniest shit I heard? I think she's on the call real quick. The funny thing that this girl told me, she said, I don't know what I could do for you. You've gotten everything figured out. I said, you know what's funny about it? I never asked you to do anything but to be you. I don't want anything from you. I want to see you win. Because guess what? You know how I got this acting thing? Somebody saw me and said, you're up next. That means somebody did something for me and they didn't even know me. And I was always told, once you are blessed, pass your blessings on. Yep, they live in a very unrealistic world because of the delusion of social media. And yep, I really needed to hear this because I've been dealing with him/situation by myself. Oh, listen, don't think you by yourself. Because as long as there's a God on high, he's going to put people in your path to show you that, guess what? You are not alone.
We are those people today, honey.
Okay.
And we wish you the best in dealing with that situation. My best advice to you is get yourself educated on what narcissism is. Because a lot of us don't know how to recognize it. Because we grew up in loving situations. Or maybe we didn't. Or maybe we were prone to it because maybe we grew up with a narcissistic father. And we didn't know his actions were narcissistic because we did know that that person absolutely had love for us. But they were fucked up in the head. So we accepted their narcissism because we knew where theirs stemmed from. But it still does not excuse it.
And you know what's funny about it? Because Jazz said something earlier. She said she had to deal with that. And when she in the beginning of this broadcast, she started to tell us her story. Let me tell you something. When you got love in your heart and you love yourself, you know what the first thing it is? You want to share that love with the world.
Yep.
You want to sit there. You'll see somebody broken and try to fix them because you want them to be in a better place. You will sacrifice. You will sacrifice. Thank you. Thank you. Say that again.
You either see their potential or a part of them reminds you of yourself. Those are the two reasons we help people.
Let me tell you something. Don't think you've been bamboozled. You know what you do? You thank God for taking the wool from over your eyes to see who this person was.
You thank God for the lesson. That's what you do. You thank God and the universe for those lessons. Because in order to be in this business, specifically entertainment, you have to know how to see those motherfuckers coming, and you have to know how to get the fuck out their way. Or you will never be successful in entertainment, period.
You know what's funny? This woman, and I don't mind telling you the story, and thank you for listening, by the way. You know what's funny about it? This girl would go to the courthouse and she looked like a white girl. She's Spanish, right? And
Sound like a whole ass eagle. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that.
yo, you're the second person that told me that.
She sound real black. Real black. She might be lying. She might just be light skinned with some good hair.
Say that again. She sound like what? Yeah, as you see, I went to the side on you for it because my ear's coming a little closer.
Eagle.
Okay. So now let me tell you this. Everybody she works around with is black. So early in the morning, they see me drop her off. You know what's the funny part? The black lady said, all her coworkers, who the fuck is that dropping you off? Because you ain't had nobody drop you off before. And where did you find him at? So, oh, he's an actor. He used to do porn movies. He used to be in the music business. He got his own shit going on. It's like, does he got a brother? Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah. I got brothers, but guess what? They already taken it. They've been through some shit to whereas I wouldn't do that to nobody. But guess what? Every day, there's these 3 women who stop licking me and try to make themselves noticeable, right? See if they could get my attention. And I'm sorry. Look, I'm so comfortable in my skin that guess what? I'm not going to go out there and screw somebody because they look better than you or whatever the case may be, because beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Let's be real about this.
Yeah.
I can go and think the grass is green on the other side and get something worse than what I already got.
That's very true.
These demons are crafty, but my God is all powerful. Hence me being on this live and y'all helping me. You helping me. Let me tell you something.
You listening to us. Get our little stress out, honey. Thank you.
Let me tell you something. For me to be on this live tonight, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't want to do it. You know what I want to do? Lick my wounds. But you know what's the funny part about it? When I first came on here, let me tell you what the first...
My bad.
No, you good. Let me tell you what's the first thing that happened when I came on. I saw Jazz say, "Hey, boo, how are you?" Jazz said, "Hey, Picasso, that's a little bit too..." You know what I'm saying? She let me know the whereas, guess what? I needed her to tell me that. You want to know why? Because she just set the precedent to whereas if something is uncomfortable to you, you don't let a motherfucker keep going. You stop that at the door. You
Absolutely.
don't let a motherfucker feel like that's acceptable because guess what? A motherfucker will do to you only what you allow him to do.
Every time.
Now, I didn't mean anything by Miss Jazz because guess what? It's my co-host. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with Jazz. Jazz fucks with me. You know what I'm saying? And if I was inappropriate, the first thing it is, I expect sis to tell me that is uncomfortable to me. Because I don't know what kind of day she's having. I don't know what she just been through. I don't know what she happened in her life. But guess what? She's expressing it now to whereas, guess what? So damn, you in the same situation like me. Mm-hmm. And the only reason why I'm up on here with this tonight, not only because of T, because T been hearing what's going on, but guess what? You guys are my therapy. And when I say that, I mean that from the heart. You guys are my therapy because guess what? I don't want nobody to play with me. Tell me what the fuck I need to hear to correct the problem. Because if I don't correct the problem, I'm going to keep getting the same kind of person over and over and over. And let me just express it to you. They say, be careful what you ask for because you may get it. I got rid of the last girl for doing the same thing. But I'm going to show you something because I ain't never show nobody this. The last girl lived in Minnesota, an Asian girl. Now, black people, we have strong dominance. And I'm going to explain this to you. Our culture is so strong, whereas, let me show you what the Asian girl who thought she was black did in my house. You see my walls?
Oh, hell to the no.
She decided to kick in my
walls. If that bitch know Kung Fu, because if not, you can pay me and I can handle that for you in no time. Just, get the bail money ready. Bitch, you tearing up my house?
Wait, she decided to kick in my walls. So let me tell you why she decided to kick in my walls. Because I wouldn't let her talk to me any kind of way. You know what she told me? Because she came out the feds, she's used to talking to people like that. She's used to addressing dudes like that because her baby father turned her into that kind of person because he used to do that to her. She used to want to put her hands on me. And I'm sorry, I'm 6'2.5", almost 6'3", 235 pounds. You ain't putting your hands on me and think you're going to do something to me. Because guess what? I don't only come with certain shit. I got guns too. I don't give a fuck who you are. You come on my property, I'm popping the cap in your ass. We're not going to be playing that because guess what? Abuse is abuse, no matter how it comes. Okay? Your kids can abuse you. Your family members can abuse you. Your spouse can abuse you. You have to understand that it's more than just, guess what? You trying to help people, putting your best foot forward, or anything like that. You are a soul entity in this world. Your feelings matter, your opinions matter, and you never let a motherfucker try to sit there and sweep that underneath the rugs, because guess what? They won't let you do it to them.
Exactly.
They won't let you do that to them. Dad said something about, yo, you got a motherfucker who would sit there and not even be a part of his kid's life and go on social media and make you paint you like you the bad guy.
Right.
Paint you like you the bad guy. Now here's
I've been every bad mama. I've been every narcissist. This motherfucker, we done have restraining orders. He'll go come and sue me with a fucking restraining order because in the state of Florida, if you get a domestic violence charge, when you go to apply to live somewhere, you're going to get denied unless you get a private owner that will work with you. So for years, I had to be homeless. And on top of being homeless, you know what I'm saying? On top of being homeless because you put a domestic violence against me, when you were the one whooping my ass and trying to kill me, motherfucker done choked the shit out of me. And when they filed a domestic violence lawsuit against me, I had to barricade myself in a room one night. This is our last big fight, me and my ex-husband. Last big fight we had. This motherfucker got mad at me. I'm a singer too, Picasso. I don't know if I ever told you that, but I used to sing a lot more than I acted. Singing was my thing before acting.
Me too.
So this is the thing. I went to a studio with a friend of his that he introduced me to, told me it was cool for me to record with. And I got off work a little earlier than him, so I said, meet me at the studio. Go to the studio. He never shows up. I don't know where he went after work or if he had to go stay later. I don't really know what the situation was, but I came home at what I thought was a decent hour for me to be a grown-ass woman and already you knew this was taking place. It's not like I went behind your back to go hang out with some dude. Yes, the person running the studio is a guy, but I paid for my time. You get what I'm saying? Right. So he gets home and I'm talking to a mutual friend of ours. Actually, the girl who was the best, I thought was my best friend, who was in on the whole setup, by the way. Okay. Call her. I'm talking to her about him being bisexual and how I found out and all these things. And how it was like really tearing me up because of how he talked to me, how he was treating me. You told me this was a good man, sis. Whole time that bitch wanted to fuck him. That's why she liked him so much and put me on to him, because it was her husband's best friend. The same husband that did things to me that we're not going to talk about on this live. But let's just say, unwillingly, that man slept with me, and I was not conscious for it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Wow. So I should have never dated his friend. But at that time, I tried to let people be who they were. I didn't want to put him in a category with the friend. But long story short, he sees me, I got my headphones on, and we're living with another friend of his who's already trying to get at me, who was married. Beating his wife in the house while we living there, and then trying to tell me I should take the ass whooping from him for what I did that night. Okay?
What did you do?
And then this nigga stalked me for 2 years, him and his friend. This nigga just stopped a year ago. Actually, last year. November of last year is the last time I seen that man. But the thing is, he ended up snatching my headphones out my ear while I was talking on the phone, broke my headphones immediately. He said, I want you gone. He used to do this little thing with his hand. Want you gone. I want you gone. Get the fuck out. Kick me out. I said, fine. Let me just pack my things. We don't have to fight about it. If you want me to go, I'll go. Because I don't want to go through this shit no more.
But that's too easy.
So he had to make sure he swung on me. And when he swung on me, that was the day Tina Turner came up out my ass. And that bitch was Ike. And before we left that night, let me tell you, I couldn't even leave because they wouldn't let me leave the house, him and the two friends. Wow. They would not let me call the police. I tried to call the police. They took the fucking phone from me for a few seconds. No, I'm lying. They didn't take my phone.
That's kidnapping.
But they scared me so bad about it. No, Jazz, we don't want no cops here. This they house. You know what I'm saying? Keep him the fuck away from me then. I barricaded the fucking door. But the next morning, I made all kinds of calls, baby. I went to the Battered Woman show to the very next day. I'm talking about bruises every fucking where. He got a busted fucking lip. I done gashed his face. But the thing was, he choked me so bad at that last moment after I finally got tired of fighting, got me on the ground, put his hand around my throat. He pushed my fucking trachea in. This shit here, whatever the fuck this is called, it is still a hole. Where it's not necessarily a hole, but there's an indentation in my throat where he pushed my shit in so far. And I could not finish my song the next day, but I finished that bitch anyway. It don't sound perfect, but I will tell you the song was literally called Be Free. And I was literally talking in the song about the situation and how I wanted to be free the night before. He came in there and gave me my freedom when he put his fucking hands around my throat. I started to fade away. And I started playing that reel. You know, they say when you about to die, you start to see the real replay. I saw my son being born. And when that flash came in my head, I'm sorry, I get emotional to think about that shit.
It's all right, sis.
But when I seen that fucking shit flash in my head, I thought about that movie Enough with J-Lo. Y'all remember that move where she take your hand up and you bust that bitch down and pop him in their face? I did that shit. His friend came in and snatched him off me finally after he let him whoop my ass. And then he separated us. But baby, I called every battered woman shelter from Tampa to Orlando, motherfucker. And I got the fuck up out that shit. And I never the fuck looked back after that.
And
because you're not going to take me away from my babies. I grew up without my daddy and my mama. Wow. My mama ain't dead, but I ain't gonna say she dead to me because she's not. I love my mom. We just have our differences. But she didn't raise me. See what I'm saying? So that automatically puts you in the category of somebody who's vulnerable. Thankfully, I had my great aunt and uncle that raised me, but my uncle wasn't always the best. My aunt drank a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up in very, very different situations than most people where I knew my mom. I had a relationship with my mom. I was adopted within the family, like I said. So, but his situation is I got grandma, I got great grandma, I got mama, I got daddy, I got my great granddaddy. Like, come on, bro. You got a whole ass family and you doing this to people for what? I'm less than you because I don't have nobody? Nah, baby, that ain't how it works. But I made it through that situation. And then when I dropped my song, every time I posted my song on social media, there was some kind of joke posted on his page. Then when we got the divorce, he told them he wanted to be able to claim the child on his taxes. The courts fucking set it up to where he could claim every other year. Do y'all know that man claimed my son 2 years consecutively? This is the first year I've been able to claim my son in 2 years. This is the first year, well, last year was the first year I had a house of my own. Something he told me I could never do without him. Oh, you a needy bitch. You gonna always need somebody, Jazz. That's who you are.
Wow.
But who the fuck you needy too? Your mama sends you money and you 30-something fucking years old. I don't have a mama to send me shit.
Right.
All I got is the man I'm with today. And God, thank you so much, God, for blessing me with another man who could understand my traumas, caused me to be abusive to him in the beginning. I was very mentally abusive to this man when I got with him. And I did not know I was being abusive. Because I thought the things he was doing were showing the same actions as my ex. Because my ex, he would come off like a good person 1 minute and then flip the script. It was Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. So when I needed correcting by my current partner, I was rebelling on that shit. Because I felt you're being like him. Because why you always got to correct me so much? Why you doing this? Why you doing that? Yo, fuck you, nigga. I was on that shit. I was. First 3 years of our relationship. We've been together 7 years now. That man was patient with me. But that man went through his own traumas. Just like I had to go through mine. I was not finished healing when I got with him. And he was up for the challenge because I told him, I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for another relationship. I don't know if I got another relationship in me. I still feel suicidal from this shit. I still feel like I want to drink my ass off so I forget the pain. Like, it was a whole bunch going on with me. But thank the Lord for somebody that was patient. And that's why I tell every female, I don't give a fuck what you look like. If your spirit is pure, you're going to meet that person one day that's going to have the patience to help you heal. Not saying it's their job, but if they make the choice, like we said earlier, everybody has a choice. That man chose to put up with every fucking pain I caused him. And I promise on my life, my hand before God, I will do any and everything to make up for the shit I used to do to this man. And he still treats me good. He don't ever try to get me back for nothing I did to hurt him. He makes me realize, hey, you did this shit. Be accountable. But he don't never, like, you know, when a dog poop on the floor, you put their nose in it, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my nose in it. He just gonna say his piece, and that's the end of that. And sometimes arguing is healthy. It don't mean you never gonna have a problem. It don't mean that motherfucker ain't never gonna raise their voice, but they might not never raise their hand. And that's all I was looking for. Somebody that ain't gonna raise their hand. And if you are gonna yell at me, make it for a fucking real reason. Don't come up with some bullshit because you can't get your way.
And guess what? That's what I was dealing with. That's, you know the funny part about it? I was putting up with everything that her ex-man that she claims did to him. Okay? I mean, did to her. She said that he would sit there and say that he didn't want to sleep with her. So he would come in the house and she would be in the bed.
My man was gay. Y'all live in Atlanta, right?
No, I just moved here.
Oh.
She just moved to Atlanta about 5 months. I've only been here for 4 years.
Okay,
Now, I'm going to comment on something because somebody in the comment, Kai said, is it like that in ATL too? Does anybody know, like someone with a domestic violence and an armed criminal action conviction probably will be denied from an apartment complex, huh? I don't know
Yeah,
how.
find a private owner, baby. It's usually like that across the whole United States. But then again, the laws vary from state to state. Just look it up, Google it. Google what are like rental laws and what can you have on your record to get approved.
Now, I'm going to let
And
you
you
know
may
that.
can have somebody write something up for you too. Sometimes, like private owners, they'll accept like if somebody can write a letter like on your behalf, things like that. You might
Right.
still be able to get in. So don't give up hope. There's always hope. I lucked up and got a private owner, thank God. But
And
there's
sometimes you got
always
to
a
tell
way.
people
There's
your
always a way.
situation. Let me tell you something. If you tell a person your struggle and your situation, you don't know what they've been through. They may even help you. Okay? Because some people, listen, they will listen to your story and say, and they won't ever tell you they've been through that. But you know what they'll do? They'll hear you. They'll hear the pain in your voice. They will see the pain and the hurt in your eyes. And you know what they'll do? From the kindness of their heart, they will open up to you and say, yo, you know what? I'll give you that chance. And this is not your house. And you don't ever have to worry about shit like that again. Now, I will say
Exactly.
this
That's
much.
how I got my first place. I was in the shelter for 2 weeks. That shelter I told y'all I checked into, I only stayed at that shelter for 2 weeks. I got a job and I got my first check. I found a trailer. The trailer was only $700 a month. My check was exactly what I needed. The shelter also did what was called a sliding scale fee, where they would help with a portion of your rent every month.
Right.
So that way I could get out the shelter, get my kids back because he had taken my child all the way to North Carolina against my will.
Kidnapping.
Against my will, took my child back to North Carolina, where we moved from because of domestic violence. I ran down here to get away from him. He moved down here after me. Got me kicked out the place I was staying in, so I had to go back with him. That's how we ended up homeless, living in hotels. And then every hotel we lived in, we get kicked out because he was fighting. One time, I'll never forget, I broke a fucking mirror at the hotel. And we couldn't stay because he pissed me off so bad. I just lost it and just punched the fucking window. Couldn't do it no more. Couldn't do it no more. That
I
shit
want to
got
say something
tiring real
quick to
quick. And
Jazz.
I got down to 80 fucking pounds dealing with that man. I'm already skinny. Can y'all imagine me at 80 pounds? Look like a straight up crackhead.
I just want to say this too real quick, Jazz, since I'm the only male on here. And a lot of times, most men who have to go through the turmoil that somebody else did to you, they don't get the credit. So I know I have a bunch of females in here, and please, ladies, no disrespect. But Jazz, I commend your man. He did a fucking very good job because guess what? God sent this man knowing your trials and tribulations. And you know what he did? He made sure that man didn't move a step. He made sure that man sat there and did what he had to do. Guess what? A lot of times we don't want to be somebody's punching bag, especially if we didn't do anything to you. And I try to express this to this woman, whereas the person that you painted me as, that's not me. I have a mother who I take care of who's elderly. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
My mama raised me right. I grew up in a 7-day Adventist church, and my mom was a pastor. And yeah, I know I used to do porn and shit like that. They always say it's a pastor kid. But guess what? I figured out who I was a long time ago. To whereas I try to help this woman out so much. To whereas, and you know what? For anyone who wants to comment about my situation, I put it out there because I have nothing to hide. Yeah, a part of me still loves this woman because guess what? I want to see her win. I don't know if you don't understand it. Whereas, if you ever been in a situation whereas no one is there to help you, and you just look up at God and be like, God, I just need some help. Some people will look at you and be like, I see what's going on, and I want to see you win at all costs. And guess what? I guess I'm not much of a sucker to whereas I still want her to see her win because I know what it's like to be in a position. But when somebody does you dirty, you think everybody that comes along is going to do you the same way. And sometimes, guess what? That's that bad energy that you've been blessed with. And it's not a blessing because it's a curse. Because whoever did that to that person, they feel like, it's like when a person gets raped at a young age. A lot of times they turn into rapists. Because
that's true.
Some people will taint you so bad that it's on your spirit, it's in your soul, and everything else like that. And for any woman who's dealing with this on this platform, for any man who's dealing with this on this platform, please believe me when I tell you this. The longer you stay in a situation like that, you will become that situation.
That's
If
true.
you surround yourself around a bunch of degenerates, you will become a degenerate. If you surround yourself around a bunch of hoes, you will become a
You
hoe
become a hoe.
because you are judged by the company you keep. If
That's
I'm
why they
not,
say get you 5 millionaire friends and you'll be the sixth millionaire, honey. That's what I'm
okay,
on these days. Okay.
and just so everybody understand, don't stay in a situation that is not you. If you were not grown up in these situations, don't let somebody else's situation become your situation. Because guess what? Next thing you know, you may be on the news. And you ain't on the news because you did something great. It's either you the
Yep.
body on the news or you being brought out of the handcuffs because you had to kill somebody because guess what? Enough is enough.
Yep.
Okay? And I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. It happens to women, it happens to men, and a lot of times nobody speaks up. Well, guess what?
Yep.
If it makes me look like a punk and a sucker today, I know I ain't no punk and no sucker. But I also know I ain't with no abuse from no nigga, no chick, no dog, no cat, nobody. Because
No
once
damn
I know
body.
who the fuck I
Period.
am and I know my value, the first thing that you gonna do, you gonna respect me. You know who the fuck you think you are. I ain't come out your loins. You ain't gonna put your hands on me. You gonna talk
I'm
to me
not
no
your
kind of way.
child.
I'm not your fuck not even being your child. I'm not your punching bag. Let's first establish that. Because guess what? You didn't give back the person who did that to you. So you think, oh, this guy is nice enough or this woman's nice enough that I could do that to them. And at the end of the day, guess what? Like I said, hurt people hurt people.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody will fuck you up for the next person. And the next person don't deserve that. They did
Exactly.
nothing to you but try to give you the best in life. And guess what? Because this other motherfucker decided to treat you so bad, it rubbed off so much and tainted your spirit that guess what happens? Now
Now
you
you became that person.
and no matter how far away they gotten from you, they will forever live in you. Sometimes you
Mm-hmm.
got to change your situation. That way you can change who you are. But if you surrounded by this, you that shit will overcome you, succumb you to whereas guess what? You are now their protege. Who the fuck want to be a fucking protege of
Of
domestic
a
violence?
narcissist, right? Mm-hmm.
All that. Manipulators, users, and shit like that. So for anybody on this platform, if you hear what we are going through, from the people on the panel to the ones in the comments, if you are going through that, first, I don't know if you believe in God or not. Like I said, I'm not here to preach. I'm a pastor's kid. I'm not here to preach. But there's a person, being whatever you want to call it, that sits up on high. Ask that, ask that power for help. Have a little bit of faith. And before you do
Mm-hmm.
anything else, don't be so quick to jump in a relationship. Work on you because God
Exactly.
will bring you what you deserve. A lot of times we go looking for love, and guess what? We find love in all the wrong places.
Or we don't love ourselves.
And guess
That
what?
be the main problem. Some
That's why I
people
said in
don't
the
even
beginning.
know they don't love themselves.
That's why I said in the beginning. If you think love exists when it comes to somebody else, I'm sorry. And a lot of people may disagree with me on this. Love doesn't exist when it comes down to loving somebody else. If you can't love yourself, how the fuck you gonna love somebody else?
My mama said that to me when I was 13 years old. My biological mom. And I've never understood that shit until I went through that damn marriage.
You
Because
understand
I
what I'm telling you?
realized when that man found me, I did love myself. He
Motherfucker make
taught
you
me.
stop loving yourself.
He
You start living
taught
for them.
me to hate myself because I was my own best friend, baby. I'm entertaining than a motherfucker. I don't need to be on live. If I was by myself right now, I might sit in my camera and have this conversation just to have it. You know what I'm saying? And then I go back months later and watch these videos of myself and laugh and giggle. It's like a video journal in a sense. But that's when you're becoming your own best friend. You're getting to know who you are. You're getting to love yourself again. I used to go jogging every morning. I used to live up in North Carolina, Cary, North Carolina. It's a beautiful place. If y'all have ever been, it's kind of mountainy. They got all these little trails you can run down where they got like wildlife, but the wildlife don't really fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? As long as you leave
Right.
them alone, leave you alone. But long story short, I used to run those trails every morning to just get my mind going before I would go to work, and I'd write music, and I'd start to think about like radio show ideas, podcast even. This is something that I'm grateful to be a part of, thanks to you and Tracy in December. Because this is things I dreamed about when I was in that situation. You know what I'm saying? But because he used to fuck with my mental so much, and then I had the baby, I went through what's also called postpartum,
Okay.
While he was beating me, I'm a breastfeeding mom. His family would take my baby off my breast and start bottle feeding him. My son has a skin condition. It's psoriasis, dermatitis, and eczema, all three in one. Now, I don't know if y'all know anything about these chemicals in soda, but they were giving my baby Pepsi in his bottle while I was still breastfeeding him. He was 5 months old. And that's
What?
when I was talking about those fucking enablers. And if I would speak up, I got beat the fuck down. Not just by him, but the auntie done tried to jump on me before. The mama done tried to jump on me before. And these ain't even ghetto ass people. They not even like the rah-rah type of people. These people, they know like senators. They the grandfather's a pastor. Both my children's grandparents are pastors. The great grandpa of my son is a pastor, and the grandmother and grandfather of my daughter are pastors. So let that be a thing. I ran away from Christians after that. Not that I have anything against the religion of Christianity. I grew up in a Baptist church. I went to church every Sunday. I sang in choirs. I went to Sunday school, Bible study, all of that. So I believe in God faithfully, but my belief in God manipulated me into accepting that type of behavior. Always wanting to be forgiven. Oh, people make mistakes. I'm going to just brush it under the rug. Don't love God. I'm not going to say don't love God more than you love yourself. I'm going to say don't love religion and belief more than you love yourself either.
Let me tell you something. God lives in you.
Exactly.
Don't know. That being that you got in you, look, I had to explain this to somebody today. Your body is an avatar. This is the best way I can explain this. Your body is an avatar. That means whoever the fuck is in your body, that spirit is what shines bright. Now you don't have control of what body your spirit goes into, right? Where a lot of people bet, oh, yo, listen, I'm not too pretty or I'm not too handsome, so I should take whatever I can get. Excuse me? Let me tell you something. Self-love is the only love. You don't have to love nobody. The first thing is, let me tell you something. I don't need nobody to love me. I love myself more than enough to whereas I'm not looking for love. You got to understand the difference of when you really find out what love is, you would know, guess what? You don't have to search for love. Because if you got love within yourself, love would always attract yourself to you. Now, Ann said in the comments that, yep, you are so right because my headspace has been preoccupied by thoughts I've dealt with but before being around. This person had made me feel dark like that. That's in my soul, and I'm better than that. Let me tell you something. A lot of times, I want you to look at these people because it's not ghetto people. It's not only rich people. It's not only people in poor communities. Because a lot of people with money, they're the biggest ones. They know a whole lot of shit. And me, I've been in the music industry since I was a kid. I used to, my second mother who passed away, she used to own a record shop.
Rest in peace, Mom.
Oh, thank you. And a lot of times, guess what? We had rap artists that came through all the time. Now, when I grew up in the church singing. I used to be a little fat kid. I didn't always look like this. So when I came home, I'll go out the record shop. There'll be Tupac in there chilling, talking to my second moms, Biggie talking to my second moms. Sometimes you see R. Kelly up in there. And I have pictures to prove it. If you ever go on my Instagram, you'll see all the plaques on my second mother's wall. And you know what's the funny part about it? People in the industry, you want this fame, you want this glitz and this glamour. Sometimes you want a life that you don't even know what you're asking for. You think the grass is greener on the other side because of what somebody else got. You need to be happy of what you got. If you can wake up every morning, be happy you woke up. There's some people ain't waking up. If you got your health, be happy you got your health. Because some people are doing poorly. You got to understand something. We want things that, guess what? God is telling us we don't need that. But we want it so much that, guess what? God won't bless you unless you get rid of that bullshit.
Absolutely.
We want to be loved and we want to be accepted. We wanted all this shit to whereas, how do you think you're supposed to get your blessings if you got this toxic, dangerous, demonic motherfucker around you? You can't get the blessings. They done blocked all your blessings.
Law of attraction.
Okay. And I'm sorry. Hi, the other co-host. How are you?
What's up, December with Tracy at, girl? With your beautiful self.
Yeah, D just sitting there chilling.
Hey. Yeah.
Hi, Miss December.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
She had to take a phone call.
Okay.
AK. So it's just us,
And I
us
just
three
popped up at
right
the
now.
house because my I don't know what was going on with my phone, so I just decided to pop up.
You got anything to add?
Yes, please chime in, December.
Please,
Come on.
December.
I don't have anything to say.
It's
I
all
missed
right.
everything. I missed everything. So
We
it's
was just talking
like
about narcissistic behaviors and loving yourself and how people take advantage of kindness and all those different things. Have you dealt with any
I
situations
know.
like that, whether it be
Yeah,
friends
yeah, of
or
course. All of
relationships
it.
or family?
All of
And by the way, I'll let you
everything.
know
Everything.
tonight's topics came from me because of what I'm going through. So, Mr. Simba, let me fill you in. I was being nice to a woman that I just met. I've known her for approximately maybe 6 to 7 weeks. I've done everything for her from pick her up to drop her off to work. She was here at my house last night. She came in, she woke me up at 10 o'clock in the morning, saying that she wanted to talk to me. Made me get up and sit on the edge of my bed. She started yelling and screaming at the top of her fucking lungs. Now, I don't live in no bullshit neighborhood. I live in a very nice neighborhood.
I did not part this part of it,
Okay.
but
So,
yeah,
there's a
I
video.
caught that part.
Did you see the video? I should post a video, but I don't want to be super petty.
I
Yeah,
didn't
let's.
see
Oh,
the
yeah, girl, girl. There's a
video.
video. Stop playing. There's a video. There's a video. I'm gonna let you know. There's a video. Okay. I don't want to be super petty because I don't want to be like that. But
She
I'm
was trying
gonna
to
just,
fight you.
huh?
She was trying to fight you.
Let me tell you something. She started yelling and screaming so loud. I asked her 3 times, "Can you please lower your voice?" It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I got neighbors. My mother's sleeping. She got loud again and again. The third time, I jumped up and I got in her face. Said, "You will not be screaming in my house." Started banging, slamming. Now, for those who saw the video, you see her saying, fuck you, bitch. Ah. You barely hear me talk because guess what? I don't have time for this. I'm too busy getting money, building a brand and a career to whereas guess what? I guess this wonderful adventure that God set my life up for, I'll be doing it by my motherfucking self. The only reason why she came back is because she overheard a phone call from my lawyer saying that guess what? I'll be getting $250,000 from a lawsuit in New York. That's the only reason why she came back. Because she figured that now she can come back and still manipulate. Now, I'm going to shorten this up for everybody to let you know if you've been through shit like this, listen, there's a lot of people out there who don't want to see you win. They just want to take advantage of you. Now, Mr. December,
Right.
it's been a long time for you coming, but you here. Please share some of your
Yeah, I know,
experiences.
right?
Yeah, I mean, please share your experience.
No.
Reality.
Yeah. Mine kind of, I don't know. It's just like when I get over something, I no longer talk about it because I feel like if I'm over something, I over it. I never want to talk about it again because
Right.
it's like the more you do
Give
something,
it energy.
the energy, the more power it has to live. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even discuss half of the stuff that I done went through. I done went through people trying to kill me, write my name on bullets, putting the guns up to my head, all kind of mess. So it's just like I don't want to relive it. I don't want to get upset about it. I don't want to, feel that trauma that like you're putting yourself in a position to where you're reliving it. So that's
Like
why
I broke down earlier, talk about that one particular situation.
that's why when I go through certain things and I finally get over it, I don't want to talk about it again, or I don't want to bring it up, or because it's like it no longer lives within me. Like I don't feel that trauma anymore. But if I think about it or if I talk about it or something like that, that's why we get mad and start talking loud about it, or it look like we in that situation again. Like
we relive the moment. Yeah, you're right. I'm girl, thank you for saying that. My partner tells me all the
let
time,
that
like, girl,
die.
don't forget about it all over again. Stop talking about it so damn much.
Now, last weekend we were supposed to go live. Last weekend we were supposed to go live. I know everybody has something to do. And I'm gonna be honest with you. My situation started last weekend. And I talked to T about it because T was hearing some shit going on. I said, T, let me go live by myself. I hold the show down by my motherfucking self. T kept laughing at me because she's like, oh, you going to fuck off. And I said, listen. And she would have gave me the opportunity. This would have been aired out a long time ago. But you know what she said? Save it for next weekend. I didn't know what was going to happen to me. Really happened to me. And I'm going to be honest with you. Look, I don't like to paint people bad. But when you're hurt, the person can get the misconception that you're a bad person. Do I think this woman was done hurt and she has some past trauma that she hasn't dealt with? Yes. Do I think she's a bad person? And look,
No.
it may be my ignorance in me that says I'm trying to see the good in her. Do I think she's a bad person? No. Do I think she got a raw deal from somebody else who was bad to her? Yes. Do I think she's handled her situations? No. But guess what? Whatever that person turned you into, you cannot turn me into that person that did that to you.
Right.
They can't help the therapy. And no disrespect if that help watching. I ain't got no beef with you.
So how do you feel about it now? Like, are you
right
still
now?
going
Can I be honest with you? I
Yeah,
still
like-
would help. I still would help. But listen,
Huh?
I'm gonna be honest with you. My mother.
But that's where
raised-
you're messing up it though. That's
Wait,
where you're
my
messing
mother-
up it.
Wait, hold up. My mother raised 3 boys, and let me tell you something about my
Okay.
father. My father is a no good for nothing because my father did my mama so dirty that guess what? My mama had to leave. And when I finally met my father, I still wear his scars until this day. So when I see a woman that may go through that, you know what the first thing that pops in my head? There's another nigga like my father out there. That means there's another woman who's hurt. There's another woman who doesn't trust a man. There's another woman that needs to see that maybe there's a good man out there that will
I have to
understand
be
her.
patient with her.
Right, that will understand her.
But I gotta say this. I have to say this. So that means that you watched your mom go through everything she went through, right?
That's right.
And you don't want the
Well,
next
actually,
woman
no,
to
I didn't
go
watch
through
it. I
that.
was only 2. I read it in the newspaper.
But
damn.
okay, but you still have that trauma there, right?
But to be honest with you, no, when I beat his ass and trauma went away, I'm happy.
I know that's right. I hope my never mind. I ain't gonna say
Oh,
I
listen.
lost.
So basically, what I'm trying to say is, like, I feel like you're reliving what your mom had to. You yourself, you're reliving that because you don't want another woman to feel that way. But you're the one that's taking that now. You're taking
You might be
something that
excusing
you're
her actions,
as a
but you
man,
shouldn't.
as a man, even though like you want to keep trying, you want to, because sometimes you just gotta let people go. You can't
I agree with you.
just because
I agree
you
with you on
feel
that.
like someone is going to perceive you as that. You can't take her trauma or her past. Like, she got to get over that. If she won't allow you to help her get over that,
Then that's a battle for her by her goddamn self.
Are you for her or for the
Okay,
money?
I just say this. You
or
said, how do I feel
this,
now?
that?
Guess what
You
I did
can't
right
do
before the show? Right before the show, guess what I finally did?
Mhm.
I blocked the motherfucker. Let me tell you why I blocked him. Because I was,
Keep her blocked.
huh?
Are you gonna keep her blocked?
My nigga.
He gotta take his time and decide.
Wait.
You know
I'm
when
answer
you
that question.
blocking people, then we'll unblock people. And then,
Wait. Because
you know
now,
what I'm saying?
once I block you, you stay blocked. It takes a lot for me to block somebody. So once I block you, I got a long block list and people don't come off that list. That shit is forever in my life.
I'm gonna be looking and
Oh, please
listening.
do. Let me tell you something.
But wait, if you blocked her, how you still gonna help her?
Oh, let me tell you something. By giving it to God. By giving it to God. Listen, did you hear what I said?
Okay.
By giving it to God. Because guess what? Some battles you can't fight. You gotta let God fight your battles. It said, leave it at his feet and he will do the rest. Well, guess what? I left her at his feet. And I'll let God do the rest. Because guess what? If I can't help her, he sure as hell can. And he'll put somebody else to deal with that shit. Because at the end of the day, guess what?
Or he make her come to her senses. That's a
Fuck that.
possibility
Guess what?
too.
I'm too blessed to be stressed. Fuck out of here. Are you crazy? I've lived a great 48 years, whereas I've had a music career, I had a dog entertainment career, now I got an acting career, I got things popping off. I even brought my mama her first house. You think I want to be stressed out at this point in time in my life to whereas I'm free to go and come as I please? So if I can't help you, I know somebody who will. And all I got to do is pray to God. And guess what? God said, give it to my feet and I handle it. Well, guess what? My man, handle her. Because before she come back up on this house, on this property, I may bust a cap in her ass if she do that shit again. And I don't want to lose my fucking life or my freedom when I'm here to take care of my mom.
It do not feel good.
You don't want to go to jail. Just let her go. Just let her. Just
Well, listen, I got 13 lawyers. Wait, I got 13 lawyers who handle all my business. Me sitting in jail is not obsolete. Okay? I go by
self-defense is something else.
The whole world.
Well, guess what? And I hope and I hope the whole world hears this. You come here with that bullshit. I got guns, motherfucker. Play with me if you want. I shoot women. I shoot niggas. I shoot a cat and a dog if you come here with that bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie. If a baby show up at my door with a gun, they can get it too.
I let you know like this. As long as my mother,
cat do.
Wait. As long as my mother is here in this house, yo, I hate you for that, December. But you,
what the dog and the cat do?
wait, I'm gonna tell you this. As long as my mother is here in this house, God brought, and for those of you who don't know, I died 3 years ago. Okay, God didn't have to bring me back, but God brought me back because guess what? My mama's her soul. My mother is his soldier. And guess what? Noted that she need help. So guess what? He brought me back for her, not for me. So everything I've been doing in my life has been for my mother. Whereas as long as this house is protected, divinely protected by God, and my mama lives in it, ain't nobody coming here with that bullshit. Because if you do, guess what? I'll sit in the jail for the rest of my life to make sure nothing happens to my mama.
Oh, can we talk about that on another episode? Coming back to life, whether it be figurative or literally, because I think we've done both.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a hard story for me to tell because, look, I'll just say like this: I died.
Trauma.
No, not even the trauma. I died because I smoked the blunt.
Damn. Well, I got one in my hand, nigga. Damn. Don't get.
Somebody laced you.
Well, let me tell you this. I was filming a movie called Playing in My Face, which is about to drop any day. It was in New York. And as we were filming the movie, I was staying at my ex's house. She sent me.
When it come out now.
That's right, because it's about to come out. It's been 4 years waiting. So now, this is the one movie that all the networks have been denying because it was called The Rainbow Killer. Now we had to change it to Playing in My Face. While I was up there, I was staying with my ex. My ex told me to go around the corner and get a bag of weed. So I went around and get a bag of weed.
You just kicked out?
No, somebody else, different. She lived in New York. And I brought a bag of weed. I had just got finished filming that day. I came back and stopped to go see the weed man. So we rolled up a blunt. We're sitting out smoking. She has her legs crossed in the bed. And she's smoking like this. She passes the blunt to me. I pass it back to her. And she froze in time. It was like the whole room froze. I ain't never seen no shit like this before. She stopped moving. I said, "You're going to pass the blunt and let it burn out." She's standing this like this. I tapped her. She fell off the bed in the same position. So, holy shit. What the fuck is going on?
Was that some dippers or something?
Huh?
Was that embalming fluid?
Nah, that's not that dust. It's not that dust shit. So let me tell you what happened.
No, she said dip.
Yeah, that's embalming fluid is dip, sherm, yeah. Oh, that's the same shit. It was just different coasts got different names for it. So what happened was, when I saw that happen to her, whatever the fuck happened to her is about to happen to me. I called her son, said, "Do me a favor, call the ambulance right now." He saw his mom still in the same position with her legs crossed like this on the floor.
Oh my
He's trying to help her. I'm trying to help her. By the time the ambulance came, the ambulance had me step out of the house. I told him what happened. I said, "We just smoked a blunt, that's it." I sat on the steps. I saw when they was about to bring her out, I didn't see anything else. I ain't gonna tell you where I went because, like you said, we're gonna say this for a different episode. But whatever I saw, when I came back, I ain't been the same since.
Right.
Wherever God had me go to, and whatever He exposed me to, it wasn't only me. It happened to her too. Because the next time I woke up in the morgue. They pronounced me dead. DOA on arrival to the hospital. They couldn't resuscitate me or anything like that. When I woke up, I woke up with like all I saw was white, and it was cold. When I woke up, at first I felt like I couldn't move. But then when I moved, what the fuck is going on? I realized I was in the trauma emergency unit in their deceased department. When I got up and I walked out, the woman thought she saw a fucking ghost. She started screaming. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. The last thing I remember being here in this state was being on the steps in her building.
Damn.
I walked about 5 steps and fell. They came and they got me, and the next thing you know, they put me in the emergency room. When they put me in the emergency room, she was so happy to see me because they told her I was gone. They told her I was gone. Now, here's the funny part. That happened. Get back. We discussed it. We don't know what the fuck's going on. We try to put everything together. Some months went by. Certain shit was happening I couldn't explain. I would see shit. My hearing became exceptional. My eyesight became exceptional. Shit that I would feel, I couldn't even explain it now. I don't know if y'all believe in God passing on his gifts to you, but
Absolutely.
we're all blessed with gifts. If you tap into your energy, you are blessed with gifts.
Right.
She called me 6 months after. Mind you, she lives in New York. I live down here. We still talk to this day. We try to get some more understanding of this. She calls me one night and says, I know it's going to sound crazy what I'm about to ask you, but I have to ask you this question. Guess what? I already knew what she was about to ask me. It was the craziest shit. I said, I see the same thing you see. She said, how do you know what I was about to ask you? I said, let me guess, the shadows. You can walk past a person and feel their pain. She went through this whole rabbit hole of where she went and what's been happening to her 6 months after that episode happened. She started telling me things like, guess what? This motherfucker wasn't with me when I died. So how the fuck do you know what I'm going through? We went through all that shit. Like I said, we still talk to this day. We're still cool. Have no issues with her. She has no issues with me. At the end of the day, this is what comes back to wanting to help people. If you tap into the love and the energy that you rightfully have in your soul, in your spirit, things will open up for you. The funniest question I had somebody ask me today, you're such a good guy. How did you meet this crazy ass bitch? First, look, I agree. Listen, I believe in playing fair. Number one, let's not call her names. Because at the end of the day, you don't know this person. You don't know what the fuck they've been through. And guess what? If she's a bitch, that's not for you to call. So let's just play fair. It's like, well, damn, you must feel some kind of way about. No, I just know that, guess what? Perception is a lot of things to people. And when you have perception,
Everything's a song.
if you have that taken wrong, anybody can make anything about you. Remember, Jazz, you said when you started, motherfuckers thought that because you had a medical issue, you was on fucking crack, doing all types of shit. And then guess what? That's somebody's perception, their outlook on what they see, not what they know. See, I don't deal with feelings. I rather deal with the facts. Okay? And then when you deal with facts, guess what? Logic rules out everything. So since I've been back and things like that, my spirit is now vibrating very high. So whereas for some reason, I'm getting the tired, the weak, the hurt, the ones I've been through shit to whereas, damn, is this what I'm asking for? It's not what I'm asking for. It's just what presents itself to me to whereas I have options.
You gotta have that spirit of discernment to know when it's your assignment, though.
Right.
That's the only thing we missing out on. We lack with all the gifts that you possess or harness. The only thing that you are missing is to discern when that assignment is for you.
Oh, but guess what?
That didn't come from me just now.
And you know what? I'm glad you said that. But guess what? This was never my assignment. This was my lesson.
There you go.
You understand? This was not an assignment for me to take on. It was a lesson for me to learn because guess what? I asked God for one thing. I said, before you bless me with anything, anybody who doesn't want to do right by me, anybody who doesn't mean any good to me, Lord, don't give me no money till you get rid of them. And you know what?
Right.
I won 13 out of 15 lawsuits. And every time before I get my money, I've asked for that, right? You know what's funny about it? When I asked for it, the time before this time, my wife wound up in the bed with a coworker. And I came home on our anniversary and found out. And that night I was coming home with a $250,000 check that I got for writing a song for Earth, Wind, and Fire. And walked in and her little girlfriend having fun in the bed. And she said, what is he doing home so early?
Did you know, though, that they were fucking her?
Let me tell you something. God ain't raised no fool.
That's why the nigga came home early. Fuck out here.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, beforehand, did you already
But
know?
wait, beforehand, guess what? Certain things stopped in the marriage, and it was concerning. But you know what? I'm legally married, and you know what? For better, for worse, for sickness and health, for rich or for poor. I take that serious because I know. You said what?
What about the till death do us part?
Oh, listen. If it was up
It
to
could have
me,
been a crime of passion that day, if I was concerned.
wow. Now watch this. Now to death do us part. When I
That's
walked
what I
in,
said,
wait, when I
motherfucker.
walked, that crime of passion, let me tell you how that could work in my favor. And let me tell you what happened that night. I walked in, I had a piece of jewelry that I got from the Diamond District. I had some flowers because, mind you, this is our wedding anniversary. And I had the rest of my check. I had the rest of the cash, well, the rest of the money I had put in the check that I got from the record company.
Right.
She didn't know I was coming home early that night. So I came in. I see them in the bed. They're doing what the fuck they doing. Whereas I kindly close the door and call 911. 911 comes with 18 cops. When they come with 18 cops, guess what happens? Cops said, where they at? I said, they in the room. Mind you, my table and where I'm sitting at is right there next to the room door.
You told them that she tried to rob you?
No. Wait. No. Watch this. There's 18 cops. One of the cops happens to be a gay woman. So what happens is one cop is taking his handcuffs off. Now, mind you, at the time, my brother's an NYPD cop. Okay, he's a cop. My brother's the one that told me to call the cops.
Right.
So don't do anything. You call the cops. So when they came, they were taking the handcuffs off, about to put them on me. The cop opened the door and said, what the fuck are y'all doing? Get dressed. Sergeant's there. They think I killed these two chicks. They didn't know I was just sitting there patiently like this, waiting for the police. Why the fuck am I going to sit here and throw my life away? I got a $250,000 check. I got a piece of jewelry. Fuck that. I brought roses. So I guess these motherfuckers is for me. So whereas I'm going to throw my life away because you want to cheat? Oh, no. I'm not a fool. You said what?
That was your celebration.
I was celebrating my wedding anniversary.
No,
and
I was just messing.
No, wait. And didn't know it was
going to be about
this
shit. This shit good, boy.
And then realized my celebration was my divorce that night. Because that's the day I stopped loving.
There you go. You caught it. That's what I was saying.
Listen,
that's
let me
what
tell you
I was
something.
saying when I said that was your celebration.
Right. You don't listen. When you heal yourself, you'll learn how to heal yourself in ways that you never thought. Because you tapped into energy that, guess what, you possess. The cop said, they in there still going on while he's sitting right here. So the sergeant said to the gay chick, yo, go inside. Right. The gay woman said, fuck are y'all doing? He's sitting right here. But she went off. She said, I don't care if you wanted to be gay today or gay, whatever. But you both own this house and you're both married. And you're supposed to go through the legal litigation. So I just said, wait a minute. You didn't do anything to them? I said, I got a career I'm worried about. I can get a woman from anywhere. I don't have to sit there and throw my life away for this person. I said, well, why are you pulling out the handcuffs? He said, when we get calls like this, normally the husband kills both of the people. So why you didn't want to do nothing? I said,
okay. So that was, one of the questions I wanted to ask. What did you call and say when you called them? You just said you called them. You didn't say what you said. I want to know what you said.
Is he allowed to legally say that?
Now you got to play the flashback on what you said.
Now, you want to hear exactly what I said? Because I had called my brother. And at the time, listen, my brother's a cop. I don't give a fuck. I ain't never liked my brother since he was little, and I'm the youngest. But the way now you turn into a cop, I definitely don't like you because you're a pig. And that's just always my concept. This is a black community concept, whatever. But my brother said, what you do is you tell him what's going on in the house. Don't do anything. That's what I said. I came home from the studio. I just got finished writing a song for Earth, Wind & Fire. In GQ. I came in on my wedding anniversary. I walked in with flowers, with some jewelry, and a $250,000 check. And as soon as I opened up my room door, I see my wife and her coworker in the bed together. So are they there? This is the operator. Oh my God. Are they there now? Yes, they are. What do they do now? They're laying in the bed. So then what are you doing? Okay. I'm sitting outside the room. Please send somebody. I don't want to talk. Click. Okay? When these motherfuckers...
No, I'm just joking. Huh? I said, you manipulated the police. I said, no, I'm just playing. Playing.
You don't have to listen.
Manipulation can be good manipulation.
Wait, let me tell you something. I didn't say I was an idiot. I just played a fool. Okay? I know exactly what to say to these motherfuckers to get them there. And when they got there, guess what they told her? You can't just throw him out because you feel like you don't want him here, and you can't just move her into his bed. She went off on the cops. Get the fuck out of my house and do whatever the fuck I want to. Now, guess what? The most common person who's supposed to be rational, the most common person who's supposed to be livid is not a rational one, and you look like you are irate. Once again, perception is everything.
She looked abusive.
I was the most common student at that point to where, guess what? My brain already worked. I said, you know what? I guess I got my out. And if I got my out, what am I going to do with this money? I kept looking at the flowers like, I ain't never give myself flowers before. This is some weird ass feeling. No, I'm not only giving flowers. This is my perception. And I looked at the jewelry and was like, I gotta go back to the Diamond District and get this jewelry back and get my money back. I went to the motions. Guess what? Police escorted her out, the girlfriend. Then my wife started going in. They said, if you act up, we're gonna lock your ass up. And they was about to lock her ass up. So I told the police like this, look, I just want the paperwork. That's what I'm doing this for now, the paperwork. Because guess what?
Right.
That means you violated the sanctity of your marriage. I don't have to give you nothing. Now, here's the irony. For 30 days, I said, just give me 30 days and I'm out. That's why I told the police, because the police was like, we don't want you to kill him. I said, no, I ain't got no time for that. You know what the police said? What are you going to do? All I need is 30 days. That's all I asked for. And I get the 30 days. So we're a little bit worried because we don't know what you're going to do. You're a little bit too common in the situation. I said, if you call for the devil, he will show up. The sergeant looked at me and said, and who might the devil be? I said, you'll see. Mind you, 30 days. Now I'm sleeping in my extra room. As I'm sleeping in my extra room, I have studio equipment in my house. My microphone picks up 2 blocks away. These motherfuckers plotted on me and said, we're going to get his check. Then we're going to send him to jail because we're not going to have him out here and live a life that he's going to be living it up with some other bitch. I'm going to take his money and leave him up in jail. Oh, really? Mind you, all this was plotted when I went to the store and I left my microphone on to do a double up on my vocals. So I didn't know I was being plotted on. When I got back to the house, police is at my house. They were like, you, get up against the wall. What the fuck are you doing here? They put me in handcuffs. You were told not to threaten her. She said that you threatened her. I didn't even know she called the police. I didn't even know I was being plotted on. But my friend was there, and he was helping me with the engineering. They got me in handcuffs. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. I don't know that I was being plotted against just for some bullshit ass money.
God.
Just for some bullshit ass money. Because now I'm giving you what you want. All I asked is for 30 days. And for those who said, why did you need 30 days if you had that kind of money? Because guess what? A motherfucker ain't going to give you no apartment or house if you come with straight cash. So let's be real. You have to have some references, and you got to show account for where your money came from.
That's true.
So what happens is, I said, I didn't do anything. My friend stopped it and showed that it was recording. So I said, do me a favor, stop my song. I'm going to call my lawyer. He's going to get me out. This nigga put on the headphones to go stop it and played it back. And notice that the sound waves were different than what I recorded. My second set of sound waves picked up their conversation. And guess what? Recorded the whole thing on my track. I still got it. I still got it on my fucking computer that's broke. I still got it. He told the cop,
the computer so we can hear it.
Girl, stop playing. I'm on my bullshit. I got police reports too. Stop playing. Yeah. I got police reports too. I got every fucking thing.
I like drama sometimes.
I got 8 police reports. Wait, I got 8 police reports that are public knowledge. You can go look it up. My name is Dennis Picasso Cruz. And you can look it up anything. I'm on Google. I ain't got no problem saying who the fuck I am or what I got. You know what's funny about it? My boy heard it and told the cops, I don't think you want to do that. This nigga like to sue police. Yeah, I sue a lot of police officers. You violate my right, I'm suing you, and I win. They know that. So he said, I don't think you want to sue him. And he said, I don't think you want him to sue you, but I think you need to hear this. You know what the sergeant said? I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all were already warned about this argument. Don't threaten each other, until the situation was done. You're going against what's happening. He said, if you do that, it's going to cause you a problem. He said, let me get the headphones. He heard it. You can hear her and her girlfriend scheming on me. I didn't know what the fuck he was listening to. I didn't know what was played because I'm in the handcuffs against the wall with another officer. I saw the sergeant's face and he looked different. He said, do me a favor. Take him out of handcuffs. I need a copy of this audio and put her in the handcuffs. So, what the fuck is going on? You filed a false police report, your ass is going to jail. We're tired of showing up here for your bullshit. I said, what the fuck happened? My boy said, listen to what's going on. Took me out the handcuffs. I listened. I couldn't even believe it. If somebody would have told me she was plotting on me for some bullshit ass money, first off, if I got $250,000 from a bullshit ass song, what makes you think I can't get more?
Right.
Let's try this again.
Dumb shit.
Well, wait, I brought a $350,000 house that I'm living in now. And this shit happened 11 years ago. Getting money ain't the problem. Finding people who you can trust, who generally will fuck with you is the problem. Because people will look at you for what you got and what you can provide for them. Till this day, guess what? She still don't want to give me a divorce. Wait, let me fill in the blanks with you. This happened in 2010. We are now into 2026. Let me tell you why she doesn't want to give me a divorce. My lawyers try to find her, try to take her to court. Know what happened? She thought behind me getting the money I'm getting that, I could take him to court for alimony and everything else like that. And guess what? She was going to get paid. Well, my mama ain't raised no idiot. I put all my money in my mama's name. So you want to take me to court? Let's go. Because it will show that you're the breadwinner and you got to pay me alimony. Because if you've been married for 10 years or longer, not only are you going to have to pay me alimony, but now I get half of your pension. She didn't want to do that. She said, but he's getting all this money. I see what the fuck he's doing. I know him. They said, well, we ran his financial records. He has zero. But you can't run my mother's financial records because guess what? Every dollar I give to my mama. Every dollar. My $250,000 that's coming in right now, the lawyers take theirs on the whole 9 yards. Guess where it's going to? My mama. So that guess what? No creditors could come and get anything. No fucking EBT could come and get anything. Nobody could take me to court because once you got that kind of money, they freeze your assets, especially if you're married, because it shows income. So for the past, 14, 15 years, I'm always on zero. But guess what? I paid for this motherfucking house. I won several lawsuits past that. My lawyer, every time I win a lawsuit, I tell my lawyers, sign it over to yourself. I'll come and get a check from you. And then once you're done with that, put the check in my mama's name. My mama gets all my money. Want to know why? Because before I let a motherfucker rip anything out of my hands, I worked too hard to get to where I'm at to let a motherfucker take it from me in the blink of an eye. But I know one person you ain't going to take it from, my mother. Because my mother is heavenly and divinely protected. Me, I still playing with demons and all these stupid other people in the world. So guess what happens? When you play with shit, of course it's going to come around you. I'm in business where, guess what? Demons run this motherfucker. Demons run the music industry. Demons run the acting industry. You see them. The people who you mostly admire, guess what? They're the more demonic person that you ever may meet. When I first moved down here, I got a cousin by the name of April Parker Jones. She's on a show called If Loving You Is Wrong by Tyler Perry. When I first got down here, I went to Tyler Perry's studio. If you ever watch Bel Air, she plays a mother on Bel Air. You ever watch SWAT? She's a mother. She plays the detective on SWAT. It's my cousin, blood cousin. I showed up at Tyler Perry's studio, and I met Tyler Perry's assistant. Her name is a girl by the name of Unique, black lady, pretty. I got there, I knew it was something wrong. She said, I got a question to ask you. You're April's cousin, right? I said, yeah. She said, you're trying to get into acting? Yeah. So let me tell you something. Are you married? I said, I'm trying to get out of that. She said, are you dating anybody? I said, no. I said, move down here. She said, well, let me tell you something. If you're going to fuck with a female, go fuck with hoes. That shit blew my mind. What the fuck you mean go fuck with hoes? You a black woman telling a black man to go fuck with hoes? What? Are you serious? So I asked her why. She said, I've seen a lot of actors come in this business and their girlfriends, they get jealous because they think they're fucking the co-stars. Or their husbands or boyfriends get jealous because they think the wife is fucking the co-stars of somebody, whereas you better protect yourself. Right. Well, guess what? I've been protecting myself since the day I was born. Thank you for the advice, but guess what? I don't need a hoe. I married a hoe. I think I'm good on that. But guess what, people? We have to end up our motherfucking show. So I want to thank y'all for joining us. Miss December on my left, Miss Jazzy on my right. So Miss December, tell them where they can find you. She all flabbergasted right now. Like, what?
I'm laughing because you play too much.
I ain't playing. I'm serious.
My TikTok, December Perkins on Facebook, or my TikTok, only 1 December. You know what I'm saying? What's my Instagram, y'all? I don't go on there, so don't even worry
I
about
gotta
that.
look at it. I ain't
Instagram
been
is
on there today.
irrelevant. TikTok, only 1 December. Facebook, December Perkins.
Okay. Now, Miss Jazz, tell them where they can find you at.
I think I shared on my Facebook and my YouTube, guys. You can find me at Jazzy JAZZIE _BABY 333. And you can find me on YouTube. I think it's Jazzy Davis 333, something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. Just Google me, Jazzy Davis.
There you
Google
go.
me. Just find everything you need right there.
Ooh,
Now, for our lovely
YouTube.
host who happened to step away because she had a phone call, y'all can find Miss Diamond at Diamond the Realist on any platform. Say what?
Tracy Smith.
Oh, Tracy Smith too. I'm sorry, Tracy Smith, a Diamond the Realist. You can look her up on any platform. Before I end this show out, I want to thank everybody in our comments who shared this story, who got a little bit of information to help them do everything, who shared this story. Miss A, that's in the comments right now, you're in my prayers. I want to let you know that. This ain't easy, and it ain't going to be easy. But guess what? Take this one day at a time. That's all you can do. For everybody else who shared their stories in the comments, we want to thank you for tuning in with us tonight. Because guess what? I guess this conversation needed to be talked about. And we finally talked about it. Our 2026 has been popping off crazy for all of us. So guess what? Stay tuned because the year just started. And yeah, we love you too, Miss A. I want you to let you know that I just saw what you put up. We love you too. To the death, we love you. And thank you for sharing with us what you're going through. Because guess what? God put you here for me too. So I can learn something from you. My name, I'm Picasso, aka Mr. Nobody. And I'm going to always be Mr. Nobody. But I'm going to tell you this much. If you want to find me, just pray and I'll be there too. Because I'll always keep you in my prayers and you need to keep me in your prayers. No matter what social media platform I'm on, because guess what? I don't need followers. Jesus Christ had followers. I need friends and people who believe in what's going on. So I'm going to let y'all know like this. We love you. We care about you. Stay safe. This winter weather's fucking crazy. But guess what? Tune in next week because this shit's about to get good. And by the way, thank you to my lovely co-hosts, the beautiful ladies of Tainted Laundry. As usual, guess what? We're going to keep this shit going. We clock that T. We're going to clock in all the time. And we're going to say good night to y'all from Tainted Laundry. We appreciate you. We love you. And if you got anything going on and you need help, hit us up on our pages. We'll reach out and we'll respond. And if we can't get to us and you're in desperate need, do me a favor, don't be scared to call 911 because your life is more important than anybody else's bullshit.
Well, call me because I'm coming.
You know what? There's somebody I fucking believe.
Blah,
That's
blah, blah, blah.
right.
They're not going to do nothing.
We're about to die for y'all. But by the way, just in case anybody didn't get my info, my name is Dennis Picasso Cruz. They call me Picasso. You can find me on Facebook at Dennis Picasso Cruz. You can find me on Instagram at _committee_records. You can find me at TikTok on The Committee Records. But to be honest with you, you can find me anywhere you look for me because I'm everywhere. God bless y'all. Y'all have a good night. We appreciate y'all being a part of this conversation. And guess what? We'll see you next week. Later, y'all. Ladies, I love y'all. Thank y'all for the night. Appreciate you. And Mr. Simba, finally good to see your motherfucking ass. That's right. I'll tell you that right now. Because your ass don't be coming. I'm glad you came tonight, though. I know that's right.
One time for the one time.
That's right. Don't be putting your phone on mute. I like to hear what the hell you got to say. But thank you so much, D. Because I know you started off just listening.
Yeah,
thank you,
I'm gonna appear more, have more.
No, listen.
I don't know what the heck. Well, I was driving too, so I guess like the
wait. And guess what? I couldn't see you while you were driving, but I see you now. And I'm glad you're here. And guess what? It's been long overdue. Finally glad to be here the way we're supposed to be. So by the way, everybody, please follow them. Please follow them because guess what? These are great women who are doing great things. For everyone in the conversation, in the comments, once again, if you drop me a line, I'll drop you back a line and I'll follow you and everything else like that. I don't mind talking to people about situations offline. But once again, we've been on here long enough. We thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. I'm going to say good night to everybody.
Adios.
That's right. Later, y'all.
I gotta learn how to work it. Hey, y'all. I'm just trying to tell you something real quick. I don't know how to turn this off, so I'm the only one on here. Hold on. We got somebody. What? Oh, all right. All right. Hasta mañana. Okay. I don't think it worked. Girl, get this goddamn thing from me. Oh. Who the fuck? That's yours? Yeah, they ain't mine. You still on there. Hey.